Hey yo, it is WNBA Radio, and on a night where there is like confusion happening across the timeline, and I'm not talking about just like the confusion of like an all-star caliber player, two-time champion Jackie Young missing a layup. Um, I'm not talking about the confusion of the referees not allowing the Vegas Aces to call a timeout when they clearly had a freaking timeout. Not talking about that. We're not talking about the confusion of CC fans, of the discourse of Angel getting the cover. Um, we're not talking about the confusion of. I feel like there's just a lot of stuff, or not even the CC cover. I think a lot of people didn't want CC to do the Stud Buds podcast. Oh, that would be so cool. If she could be on there and whatnot. I need to start listening to that. Um, Anyway, it is a late night space. I have a few topics, I guess. I'm kind of just spitballing here. I need to write some things down because I do expect, hopefully, somebody will come up here and they'll just talk about whatever they want to talk about. And I can finish writing a little bit of notes on the LA Sparks. If that doesn't happen and nobody comes up, then I can just start rambling about the LA Sparks and just all the knowledge that I know of and just I can just speak of. Um, I should get my notebook and my pens. I feel like the LA Sparks history should be pretty funny. I can't wait to get to the New York Liberty history because if anyone I don't know if anyone saw, if you follow like the Minnesota Lynx on like Instagram, they did a post where they're like the Minnesota Lynx are officially um the only three teams in the WNBA to have 500 wins, which is like, oh, that's a really cool feat, right? So I look at the rest of the list. I'm like, yeah, who else has 500 wins in the in the WNBA? And I kid you not, it's the Connecticut Sun. The Connecticut, I'm like, where's the Liberty? Is the Liberty on here? Like the Liberty is nowhere to be found on that list. And it's really the Connecticut Sun that run all of that east side upper close to New York area, which is like freaking hilarious, by the way. It goes to show that everyone was on board with Connecticut and trying to make that franchise the greatest it could possibly be, but the owners. Or owners technically. But I digress. Anyway, so for today's spaces, the notes, I think I made a post. I was talking to people like, hey, what should late night spaces be about? I know Demo said we should talk about if you're 30 and up, hanging up, because there's so many players in this league. Well, let's not say so many, but there are quite a few players in this league that are they've been playing for a pretty long time, and it's about time that either, they retire, they move on to something else, or just, pass up that opportunity to like younger players that are looking to start their career and they don't have to like do it on the back end necessarily. So I guess maybe I'll talk about that. Somebody was talking about I think they were joking, but they said who is the worst player in the league. Um, I'm willing to tackle that topic because I think it'll be pretty funny because I know a lot of people are going to say like Kia Stokes and stuff like that. Um, I think Kia Stokes is pretty. Here's the thing: Kia Stokes is not a bad basketball player. She's just so obsolete on what she does in terms of the game of basketball, like for a team. Like it's like almost like to the point where she's two whole generations behind on how she plays basketball. Um, yeah, it's really crazy. But anyway, yeah, I know people are going to say like Kia Stokes. They want to probably throw in like Mercedes Russells up there. And there's like a handful of other players. You ask any Dallas Wings fan, or excuse me, any Dallas Wings fan who's been a fan for T minus 2 months, they're going to tell you it's like Maisha Himes Allen, who's like the worst player in the league. So yeah, I'm willing to tackle that topic. I think it'll be pretty interesting. Um, let's see. Why don't I? Well, I don't want to like leave the post. I'm also recording this space. So I can put it on YouTube later. Why don't I go to the actual post? Look at Damo calling me a liar. Um, why don't I go to the actual post and see? Yeah, here it is. What people have been saying for like a late night space topic. Um, let's see. Someone said, should you talk about ESPN analyst Andrea Carter says the face of the league needs to be a champion. Okay. It's not much of a topic, but I guess. Somebody says, oh, hey, Sean Bill says, Ace is choking. Angel getting the 2K cover and a signature shoe. Trades every team should make. Teams every trade should make sure seems pretty good. MK says, talk about Kayla McBride. Yo, what is the fascination with Liberty fans and Kayla McBride? There's a fascination with that. Somebody said ice cream topping. I already told you it's pineapples and sour cream. And the slash person said, does the Mystics have a D1 whistle, or are they just efficient at closing out games? Well, yeah, I guess we'll talk about that before we get into the gist of the games and stuff like that. Um, but as we get into this Aces game, thank goodness, uh, my good friend, also Aces fan, co-host Damo. I'm happy you're here. What happened with our Aces last night? I can't believe it.
Stop playing with me, Karlan. I
I
am
can't
not no
believe it.
Aces fan.
Did you see that post of the Liberty not being like one of the teams that have like 500 wins?
What?
They posted it on the Minnesota Lynx IG. They said that the Minnesota Lynx are now officially one of three teams in the WNBA that has 500 wins.
Bruh, we had too many before the Sabrina era. We had way too many seasons where we won 2 games. So I am not shocked.
I mean, but it's just funny because Connecticut Sun are like the one of those three teams too.
Listen, we had so many struggle periods before 2020. Well, including 2020, but like before like the Sabrina era, like the Liberty were like a struggle team. So I'm not surprised, honestly.
Okay, well, I can't wait to get into that. I guess we'll just start with the games recap. I only got to watch the fourth quarter of that Aces game because I tried to watch on Amazon. I hate watching games on Amazon because you just,
Y'all aces are terrible. I'm not gonna hold you.
yeah, it's not looking pretty
It's
good.
it's it's really bad. Like Chelsea just dribbles the air out of the ball. Like it's terrible. Um, but Jackie, like in the clutch, like the Aces had. I watched the full game. Aces had the lead all the way up until what the league started kind of slipping in the third, but they still had a lead up until the fourth quarter. And Jackie had multiple opportunities to like take the lead back or put them up more in the clutch. Like she missed 3 straight layups in a row. So I don't know what's up with that. And Chelsea Gray kind of like tripped over her own feet and turned it over. Oh my.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, Where's my
Jewel
sound
Lloyd
effects?
actually had like a good game. So I don't really have anything to say about Jewel because she actually showed up. Dana Evans actually had a really good game too.
She did. She had
Um
like one really bad like turnover, but towards like
yeah,
in
she
that
did,
fourth
but
quarter.
for the most part, Jewel and Dana, they kind of kept the aces in the game. I know Meg is coming back, but honey, we gotta make them layups. Like,
Yeah,
um,
I'm gonna give Meg some. I know she dropped a few passes too, but I'm gonna give her some grace because she just
no, I'm
obviously
talking
just
about
hasn't
the
been
the
playing.
layups. It's just the lay missing layups low key just annoy me. Like when Stewie missed them, when Sabrina missed them, when Jay, like it just annoys me because you're like right there. If you have the opportunity to like attempt a layup, that means you're right there. Like you gotta make those. So that just naturally just annoys me. But yeah, she's coming back. Yo, Kirsten Bell just I don't even think she hit a shot today. And she
Man,
took like 9 attempts.
she should have hit at least one, at least one. Damn, she has some really good looks. I think Dana
I think
Evans was setting her up nice.
yeah, Dana didn't do bad, Jewel didn't do bad, but you know, they carried today. Nine had like a couple good moves. Who else played? I mean Kia. Um I don't know what else to say
I
except the
mean,
fact that
yeah.
Jackie choked in the end. So it's just like she did her
Choked in the end.
not she did hurt not just Jackie though, but um Chelsea Gray, man, like does she ever stop dribbling? It's like, but if you
Yeah.
notice during the game when we played them, when they played us, the other day, if you notice, how many times did she turn it over in the clutch? Like she threw two, I think it was two straight possessions where she just threw the ball away, maybe three
Right.
when we played them. So I don't know, but yeah, I mean the Aces are just next year the team has just everyone has to go, like everyone
We're definitely
except
throwing like
Asia.
yeah, we're definitely breaking it all down. But I at right at the very end of that when Jackie Young missed that layup, I was just like, you know what? Maybe we're just trying too hard.
I don't. You know how some people are just clutch and some just aren't. You know what I'm saying? Like some people just have a clutch gene. She was literally right, but she had like three chances though. So like even if people talking about the last one, obviously, but you got to look at the other two. Like she was right there at the rim each time. Each one, it just she just
Yeah.
could not get it to drop.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. All right, so we also have Uncle Shawnee. Uncle Shawnee's here. Oh, I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi. We also have Sean Bill trying to connect with us. He'll connect when he connects, I guess. Um, yeah. So before we go into more, I guess, in depth for that Aces game, the LA Sparks also played the Minnesota Lynx, and I kid you not, I saw like it was the funniest commentary, right? The commentator, I don't know his name, but he had the funniest thing in the middle of the game, right? It's like when the Lynx were going on this crazy run, and it was like looks like it was about to be like a 30-point game at one point. And the commentator was like, "Good news, Sparks fans. This is the last time in the season where we're gonna play the play the Lynx, so we don't have to
But
see them again."
the Sparks had could have won that game. Like they just started the first quarter they played. That was the best Sparks basketball I've seen in that first quarter. Right, you get to the second quarter, but honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. Hamby and these turnovers. When did she start turning the ball over like this? Like, and some of the layups,
She
like
does it often. I literally had money on it, and I knew it was gonna be green.
yeah, like it's just insane how much like turn. I didn't realize how much turn how many times Hamby turns the ball over. Like, and then you know Shawnee, the layup attempts, come on, man. Like they're embarrassing. Like why are
Um,
you under the basket trying to shoot him? Be like you're too much of a vet for
Did you
this,
see my
man.
goat though?
it was painful, but it was painful on Derek's side. Azare was breaking my heart today.
Yeah,
That was so
But
painful.
Z's allowed to have a stinker though because she been cooking. I'm gonna allow that for her. But
I know, but if Asia can't play in the All Star game, I feel like recency bias is gonna fuck that up for her because that spot should be
yeah,
hers.
that's gonna be Bree Jones' spot if Asia can't play. But Z really has been cooking. Um, and I hate that for it, but I didn't. I'm gonna allow her to have a stinker because she really been holding it down. But we gotta discuss Hamby dog like,
You
and
know,
it's just Hamby's been disappointing me.
every game with the Lynx has looked pretty similar. They've been in it until they just weren't. Like they just hit a point where they were turning the ball all the way over and over again. The commentator also was just on bullshit today. Like he was saying whatever the fuck, couldn't get anybody's name right, mixing up the
Yeah, no.
days, mixing up the
The
stud
game was too
buds.
early.
Like
He said we're having a good night over here in LA watching the game. Oh, I mean, morning.
listen, he's doing whatever.
At It was just too early. But bro, I think the Lynx run on a run, yes, but the fucking Sparks went on a turnover run. I'm like, bruh,
Short.
every possession for like 5 minutes straight, they just turned the ball over. Like turn it over. You get down there, they turned it over. You get down there, you turn. I'm like, ain't that much turnovers in a fucking possession, bro? What are we doing? Like, it's nasty. But I honestly think that, and Rakia, she had her two threes, and I really thought this was gonna be a game where she was just gonna, cook. But like, I just don't think the system fits her because it looks like
It
they trying to
doesn't.
shoot a lot of threes, but she's like a mid-range type of player. That's more so her area. So I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know
I got a question. I
What's
got a
up?
question. Um, Do we have any further update on Cameron Brink? Like we're 8 day
No.
11 days.
She,
Excuse me. We're a week away from 13 months to the day.
but you got to remember
We're
her injury. She didn't just tear her ACL; she tore her meniscus too.
Yeah.
So her
Oh,
recovery
I
is
didn't know she tore her meniscus
Yeah,
too.
she did
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
both.
that's
Yeah.
different.
yeah. Her whole knee is just was just shot, man. So
Damn.
she had to do like a full recovery. But I think they said today that she's getting closer to put on back a uniform and everything. So I'm thinking it's gonna be after All Star.
Yeah.
Because
She's gonna
I don't
play
I don't
before the
even think
season's
she's
over.
practicing.
She
Like
Yeah,
is.
she been
she's
doing
not
her.
She's
practicing.
in there.
She's been in practice. She just hasn't been going through a full thing. But I'm telling you, we're gonna see Cam Brink either like beginning of August, mid August. But we're gonna see her play a few games this season.
Yeah, she's
But
not having
yeah,
like
you
contact practice yet, but she's there.
yeah
Okay, yeah,
like
that's what I meant, like a regular practice. I'm
yeah like I
pretty sure
think.
she's doing individual work.
Yeah.
But like Amor, with Amor, she just had a regular ACL tear, so she's back doing shoot around and stuff like that. But Cam Brink kind of shot her whole knee was like done, so she had like a double injury. So her recovery just took a lot longer than a regular ACL tear. But yeah, they said it today on the broadcast that she's getting closer. That was the first update they had. Like she's getting closer. So I think we'll see her after All Star. But
There's something I gotta wake up. I gotta wake it up. Because the
what's
other
up?
night people were talking about Courtney Williams isn't an all star, but K Mac is. Now,
No.
we need to be
L
honest
tape.
Why do people hate K
about
Mac so
I
much?
don't hate K Mac. No, no, no.
Bro, we just
Don't
gotta
put words
start
in my
being
mouth. I don't
honest.
hate K Mac.
I love K
Mm.
Mac.
But she's not having a good season so far. And Courtney is. So I just want to put the flowers where they deserve to be. That's all.
Yeah, nah, K
Listen,
Mac is cool. She had one of the greatest plays in Liberty history.
yeah, that brick at the end
Damn.
was sending me, son.
Listen, she just, she's in a really nasty slump right now. Prit,
But
you
but
weren't
they
the
but
only one,
Shawnee,
but
it's not just K-Mac though. They're saying that they should, and I feel like this is like it's no shade, but it's just like who else on that team is an all star? Like I'm just not.
listen, and I said it, and people came at me when they're like the Lynx is the best team in the league, and I was like, let's look
Doesn't
at who
matter.
they're playing, let's look at how their shoot is going, because three are struggling to give you 10 points on a regular basis. That's a problem.
Yeah, Bridget
So,
Carlton. Someone needs to ask
So,
her
but
what's
that's
going
but
on.
when I
man,
ask
Bridget's
people,
Whole
broken.
new model.
Shawnee, when I ask people, I said, okay, so Lynx have the best record, right? But I'm like, I don't think y'all watching them games because every time they're in a game, it's a struggle. But
Every single time.
I don't think they watch the games. They just look at the wins. But whatever. But I'm like, all right. So you say that they have more than two All Stars, and it should be more. So who else? Niggas want to bring up Alana Smith. Why? They want to bring
Uh,
up.
Atlanta's
They're
so
like,
hot and
Not a,
cold.
and they're
Alana's
I
like,
just
mean,
defense.
that's what I'm saying.
unpopular
But
opinion. I don't. Unpopular opinion. I think outside of FIDA, they don't have an all star.
that's what I
If we're
said. But
being
Courtney
honest,
Williams.
Hold on,
But if
because
you wanna
What?
if you wanna look at the numbers, I guess you could say Court is having a pretty decent regular season.
she
So
is, and
like yeah,
she's also having a career
she's
year from three. Like,
so she's so she's having like a decent season thus far, if you want to say. But outside of that, who else? There is no
no
all
one,
stars on that team,
no one.
none. They've been mad at me for saying it, but listen, I'm not lying to you. Like there's no other all stars. So what is Cheryl talking about?
Listen,
That they should
Well,
have more.
Cheryl is Cheryl.
sometimes Atlanta will give you like 15 and 5 and 3 blocks, and then she'll go out the next day and give you 2 points and 4 rebounds and 5 fouls.
And
Like,
cardio.
my
That's
yeah,
it.
and my thing with Alana Smith is like that forward position is so deep. Like we already are discussing that Ajere and Bree should have been all stars.
mm,
I don't think Alana Smith's in that conversation with them.
No,
She's
she's
not.
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 She's not.
She's averages 10 points, bro. You gotta stop. People gotta stop. I don't care if they in the first place. Like it's a team full of role players. That's what Cheryl wanted. So you can't sit here and expect they're like, oh well, it's
because
all rigged. They want the popular people. I mean, well, duh, it's all star. Two, it's just like the stats just don't prove that she's an all star. Like it just don't.
it can't be like, it has to be acknowledged that when they put the bench in is usually when they go on a run. When it's Natisha Heidemann and Diamond Miller and Clea Nakova, like that's usually
It's
when
not them
they're prime.
starters. No, the he said it on the broadcast today. He said, "Oh, he said the Lynx bench is just outscoring the starters, and they
And it
like
happens a lot.
you have the bench is way better. It reminds me of South Carolina. I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh,
They do the way the system is set up. The bench is better than than the starters last season.
ooh.
Was it not? Were they not outscoring them?
For South
No, they
Carolina,
were.
yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Full
Like that's
Wiley
how
was
the
there.
Lynx remind me of.
Well, yeah,
Huh?
that's because they had Tessa, Joyce, and Phil Wiley all coming off the bench.
Exactly. So it's the same thing. Like
Politics.
the bench was better. I was outscoring the starters. That's not a lie. It's a fact. The numbers showed it.
Yeah, Clea Nakova, I know they said she's like 6'4". That's a lie. She's definitely taller. She's like actually the center they need out there. She comes off the
Yeah,
bench.
but she's
So
she's really not good though. I'm not gonna lie.
she doesn't need to be good. She needs to be out there to be big and to rebound, and she does that.
She ain't. She really not. I mean, Jess Shepard is probably the better big because when
Miss
they play
Travel
like
every time they
JJ,
touch it.
huh,
That's all. I will never unhear Paige being like 15 travels every time she touches it because it's facts.
bro.
It actually is.
Every time I'm in, I'm fouling Jess if I'm in because she is Mitch Robinson at the free throw. She is not making that shit.
She's
Wait,
not.
who's
Hmm?
the
She will smoke 4 layups. She'll rebound though.
She cannot, bro. You know what sent me though? I seen her take a pull up. Mind you, she's trash at free throws, right? Why did she stop and take a pull up free throw to shoot? I'm like at the buzzer. I'm like, what are you doing? You don't even make free throws. Why would that be your shot selection? It annoyed me. I'm not even a Lynx fan, and that shit annoyed me. I'm like, why would you take that shot?
You talking
Like,
about
you can't even
Smith,
shoot a
right?
free throw.
No, Josh
Shepard.
Shepard.
Oh,
Atlanta can
Shepard.
shoot.
Atlanta could shoot. I'm talking about
She
Jess
can't shoot the
Shepard.
free throw though.
She is terrible
Which
at
is odd.
free throws.
She's a good 3-point shooter and like not necessarily a great free throw shooter. Very bizarre. But
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, but I seen that, Shawnee, and I'm like, bro, I'm not even. I said that shit pissed me off. I'm like, girl, you don't even shoot free throws good, and that was your shot selection to take a pull up midi at the free throw. It bricked it. It was a
Whatever.
terrible brick. It was like the almost the side of the rim brick. I'm like, girl.
It's not the first time I've seen her do that either.
I'm like,
All
I
right.
see why Cheryl be cussing him out on the sideline. Because what? You didn't
Oh,
practice that.
so there's some quick topics to get through. It shouldn't really take too long, but I just want to get a feeling in the room of how the rest of the panel is feeling about MVP versus AT in terms of MVP. Who's leading it?
AT
AT.
snatch that.
AT.
AT snatch that. Sorry.
Y'all already know my answer. AT.
I think
Ben.
I think AT has had to deal with more adversity, and the records aren't far apart. So I will go with AT.
When the Lynx is not playing the Sparks and the fucking Valkyries 16 times
And
and they
wings.
actually and the Wings
Wake it
16
up.
16 fucking times, like we actually and they actually play a decent or a good team, they are in hell. And it's like the one person that has been showing up when they play decent teams is AT. Like the Lynx has, I mean, I don't
Listen.
even understand how many more times they got to play the Valkyries and the Sparks.
Listen.
Featuring Barbie Hammer Saturday.
When
It's
Chicago
been like
splits the
15
series with the
times.
Lynx, we'll circle back.
Exactly. Barbie Hammer Saturday. Watch this space.
They could have won that game the other day, but we ain't gonna talk about that because
Oh, the
Listen.
Sky play the Sparks on Saturday?
No.
No.
not
No, that
The
series is
Lynx.
done. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
yeah, this yeah, but we're talking about
The Sky and the Lynx.
the Lynx. They play tomorrow, right?
Yeah. No, it's Saturday.
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. But
Mm.
yeah, when AT has played, several, these other teams, and then she is carrying. So, I mean, even though I'm not gonna hold you, I still feel like they're gonna give it to Fee. But I feel like it's worth the discussion. I think it's worth the conversation
It's
because AT
always
has
worth a
been carrying.
discussion, but I've always stated to win MVP in this league, you got to have some type of propaganda behind you. And I don't
That's
think
what I.
enough
Bro,
That's what
people
I
are
said.
talking
under
about
wait,
AT.
wait,
That's what I
AT.
Nah,
said.
Okay,
facts.
AT has should have the propaganda. Why? Been underrated her whole career. I'm not gonna talk about 2023 because there's a Liberty fan up here, but
Yeah, multiple
this
Liberty
year,
fans.
but this year,
Hey, nah, you good. Like 2023, I
Man,
honestly
fuck
think
that.
that
Stewie
that
won.
race was so close. I mean, Stewie won, of
I
course.
don't give a
I'm
fuck.
not gonna take
Stewie
it back.
deserved it.
But
Everyone
that
else
that
try
race was so
She
again.
close.
didn't,
If
but
if you have an argument against for somebody else, I'm not mad at it. The only honestly, the only reason we really throw 2023 up is because it makes Aces fans so mad. They made the T-shirts. They were so butthurt. But nah, respect to 18, man. AT
Stewie had
balled out
like
that
three
year.
40-point games, man. Hey, please stop it. She won. She earned it.
okay,
she didn't break no
okay.
records though.
Can we
Earned
talk
it.
about it?
Mhm.
Think about AT's career. Isn't it crazy that she had to deal with Steph White terrorism and she still doesn't have an MVP on her resume? You
With
won
no
Well, that's
championships
why
shoulders.
she was
with
Hey
playing
yo,
for
no
Steph
Steph
White.
White
hey
shoulders.
yo.
terrorism.
Yo, you know what? You know what? We had that conversation before the season started when we were like, what has Steph White done without AT?
Nate
And
Tibbetts,
nobody can answer it.
Nate Tibbetts himself. I
Oh yeah,
don't
she got
remember which
fired
game it
from the
was.
fever the first time.
I don't remember which game it was. The reporter asked Nate like what was his plan for this. He was like, I just trusted AT. I just said listen to AT. You know how crazy that is. He didn't do shit.
But
AT is the coach.
AT's really
And
she's smart. It's just Steph
listen,
White. Listen,
coach of the year,
I feel
Alyssa
like
Thomas.
I think AT has a point. She should be in the conversations, but like Karlan said, you got to have the propaganda. They have this whole campaign called MVP. What does AT have? Where's her?
And yeah,
What
they're not doing
slogan did
anything
the
in
media
Phoenix.
put behind her?
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
I've
Like,
seen some media members definitely talking about it, and that conversation is
it's
going to
not
get
enough
louder
though.
as the season goes. But it's just like even like some of these numbers are literally down from last year. Like the assists are
Man, you
lower,
already know I
the
be on
rebounds
every
are
hate
Also,
lower,
watch. I
like
know.
the steals are lower, the blocks are like all of her numbers
There's
are
been a lot of
down.
hate
also,
watchers on feed
can
this
we
year.
just say that
No,
I be there,
Fee's three
bro,
point
sinner.
shooting
Don't care.
Fee's 3 point shooting these last couple of games, like she went from shooting comfortably over like 40, like 2% or 40% from three. She's down to like 35, maybe even 34% right now from three. So that has gone down. The whole 50 40
She
90
used all her
season,
energy on the Valkyries and the Sparks, man.
that's gone. That 50 40 90 season, that's gone.
Nah, nah. She used most of her superpowers trying to get that unrivaled
She never
championship.
won.
Uh,
The Rose
and she
won.
she
lost
never
there
won.
too.
I know.
She didn't
I
even
said
make the
trying. I
finals.
said
Sorry.
trying.
She won when it mattered. She got that money.
No, she didn't when it mattered. When has Fee ever won outside of UConn with Stewie?
Ooh,
When she was
Man,
little,
bro, y'all
homie.
wildin'
ooh.
fraud up, man.
I sound like a hater. I'm sounding like
Yeah,
OG. I
that's
need to
crazy.
relax. I need to relax.
Listen,
I need to
hey.
relax.
Nah, shout out to
Listen,
Fee.
shout out
Mm,
Wait,
Fee.
hold
Shout
on,
out
hold
to
on.
Fee.
no,
Hold
I
on.
didn't say that. Y'all did.
Fee's number one fan is about to speak right now. Go ahead, Becca.
What's
I
up,
just
K
wanted to
Mac?
say, like, I do think that AT deserves it. Like, this is her year, to be honest. I think that she is cooking. Like, I can't even drop her. Like, I think she is genuinely cooking. I think that Phoenix is a really good team. That I am kind of worried about Phoenix, I'm not gonna lie, because, like, they can beat us. Like, but when it comes to like 2023, like I get it. I mean, it was like super close and all that, but AT couldn't beat the top teams in 2023. So, I mean, did she really deserve it? I don't know. But this year, this is her year, in my opinion.
Yeah, but they got that whole MVP thing going on. You know what I'm saying? People blinded right
Well,
now, but if AT after All Star has do what she's doing now, like I honestly think like she could win it. Like, but
Yeah,
some people have good first halves and some people fall off. Some people you got
yeah,
some
well,
rises in the second
exactly.
half. And
for sure.
one thing about
True.
W media, they only go off of what they seen in the last 5 days. So
That's a fact.
that's
All
how
right,
Yeah, I just feel like
hold
that's
on.
how
Fee
they
is.
do the awards.
I have a crazy scenario.
Mm,
I have a crazy scenario, so don't kill me. If She continues playing the way she's playing, and Chicago somehow makes the playoffs. Does Angel Reese get some
Hell
MVP
yeah.
votes?
She had a
Yeah.
vote
I mean,
last year.
shout
Why would she not
Yeah,
get
I
Yeah.
more
said that
this
on
year?
playback. If if
shout
if
out
they
to
were
that
at
one voter
500
last
right
year.
now, she would definitely get some votes.
Shout
She
out
can
to the one
actually
voter
get
last
first
year.
team if we keeping it a buck. Like she has a unless they're just gonna like weigh heavy on record. But I think the race she's playing right now, like I think it's worth the conversation. Like she's having a really great season. People don't want to admit it, but she is having a great, yeah, she started off slow, but shit.
She's putting
Sabrina
up
started
yonnish
off slow. A lot
numbers.
of people start off slow, but look how they're playing now. But like I said, good thing about W Media, if they're only gonna go off of what they seen in the second half after All Star. So if she continues to play the way that she's playing, I think that she could make first team, honestly.
Nah, you right because a lot of people try to forget that first
Yeah,
half of
you
the season before the
exactly.
Olympics for a certain someone
Yep.
last year.
Sabrina was snug, bruh. But it's all good, bruh. It's all
I
good.
mean, actually, I see Sab getting votes again this year. I just feel like she's playing so well. Um, I'm not gonna count that stretch where she actually just was injured and could barely move her neck because I'm like I don't think it was a slump. She just like was a little hurt
Nah,
there
that
for some
girl,
days.
she yeah, the same
Um,
freaking
But
neck injury a year after year, bruh.
get her that TikTok because
Sab
like
is hooping. She really is.
Listen, I'm proud of her because it's like, she's a lot of people don't give her credit. When it comes to the Liberty, they only bring up JJ and Stewie, but like I really don't think. Well, there's no way they could watch the games and just not give her credit. But instead of box score watch, you have to like the Aces game. I'm glad a lot of people was able to tune in and watch it, so they can actually see like she from 2023 like to now like 2023 the girl really only shot 60% of her shots came from the 3-point line. It's like she was not driving, she didn't have a midi, she wasn't really playmaking because Sloot was there. um but after 2024 she started going more into the mid-range, the floater, and then this year like she added the mid-range, so it's like I feel like she has an all-around complete game. Like she's averaging a career high of 19 points right now. She's her rebounds and assists are still the same. Like she's averaging still 5 assists, mostly playing the two. And she's at a career high in steals right now, so I think she's just finally like has a complete game right now. So
Yes, Sab
we'll
is low
see.
key solid for 5 rebounds and 5 assists on like any given night.
Like you, as of late, yeah, because we don't have a center, so she be down there trying to rebound over NECA and them, and it be
No,
working.
no, even when JJ was there, because again, Sab's RA line was my favorite parlay line for that exact. I was like, if I know nothing else, Sabrina's gonna give me 4 or 5 rebounds, if
Y-
nothing else. So
Yeah, she
yeah,
averages. I think she averages 5 rebounds in her career. 5 rebounds, 5 assists. So it's almost automatic. But as of late, since we don't have a center, you can like she's been getting like 8 9 rebounds a game, almost a double double, and just in points and rebounds, not even assists. So yeah, but yeah, I think it goes under the radar a lot about the way that she's playing this season. She's kind of just silently having a really great season. So we'll see if they'll add her on to first team this year, but we'll see. Like I said, W
They
Media
better.
tends to only go off of the stats that happen in the last 5 days when it comes to these awards. So we'll see.
All right. The next topic is basically, I think Sean Bill had this idea. The what trades teams need to make. So I already have a list of like top 5 teams that needs to make trades and to make something happen. And we know that the deadline is coming up. So when All Star happens, the deadline is officially over. So the first team I have down is the Seattle Storm. Do y'all think they need to make a trade?
They
they need
just
a
So
signed
what
shooter
Tiffany
kind of
Mitchell.
trade?
immediately. I don't know why they picked up Tiffany Mitchell. Not that Tiffany Mitchell's not good,
Nah,
but they
fuck
need a
them.
shooter. I was like, what is
Nah,
happening?
fuck
I
them.
don't
Hey,
care.
not
I
too
don't need them to do
much.
anything. They could just keep that same weak ass roster.
Hey,
Don't
not
care.
too much.
Hey, it's not weak. What happened the other game?
100. They lost to Connecticut. The fuck you
So
mean?
so did ATL, and no one shading them. Anyway, um,
I forgot they lost too though. I ain't gonna hold you. But I don't
okay, so
ATL ain't my ops, man.
Come on. I listen. I slandered the storm, okay? Because I went on their post and said y'all should be embarrassed at this fucking loss because they should be. But anyway, they need a shooter badly. Like
Man, fuck all
Tiffany
that.
Mitchell,
We need to make a trade, okay?
you don't need a trade. You need people
The
healthy.
Liberty? What do y'all
You
need to make?
need people
Mm.
healthy. You don't need a
Nah,
trade.
we no,
We need a
we no,
big.
we
We need a
definitely
big,
still need a
bro. We
trade
need a
because
center.
We need
We
a
need a
What?
competent
forward.
we
big
Somebody.
do
that can
because
rebound.
We need
There,
Bueckers should be
somebody who is
back.
6'5" and
yeah,
taller. And if you could just stand there, I ain't asking you to score. If you
AKA
could stand there and
Angel
rebound the
Reese.
fucking ball.
Y'all have like,
ooh,
didn't they say
backup.
JJ's gonna be back
Yeah,
nah,
before All Star?
JJ's gonna be back after All Star. But I mean JJ's coming back, but
yeah,
it's just
after.
like it's a difficult situation. We know the person who
Okay,
needs to be off the
so
team.
No, you can't get rid of
yeah,
Iggy. No.
we
We're not doing
no,
Marquisha
no, no, no,
that.
no.
Davis.
We have a guard, bro. No, we have a guard that we're just not using.
Oh.
Like she's taking up a roster spot. Like she didn't even okay in the game where Natasha Cloud was out. She didn't even get
Nah,
any
Sandy
minutes.
funny as hell.
She was a
Sandy said
DMP.
everybody gonna play. Yo, why was there still a DNP? And
Well,
it's that same person who needs to be
Wait, who
off
was
the
the
Yeah,
team.
DMP?
Marquisha
We
Davis.
Oh, I
Marquisha
was right.
Davis.
Never mind.
And yeah, we're not saying I'm not trying to shit on her because I think Marquisha has some talent,
just
but she's never gonna play on this team.
ever.
Like, in order for her
She's a
to
champion.
kind of
Why
flourish,
you
she needs to
laughing,
go to a
Karlan?
team. Yeah,
Ever is a
like
long
she
time.
So
isn't
would
She
you
only
like
plays a lot of
send?
minutes.
Would you
She's a
like
send
champion though.
her?
We have too many guards. That's why
yeah. That's the thing. We have too many guards, so
Jalen
we
Would you
need
Sherrod
her
is
send
in
to.
the
her to
rotation before
ATL
her.
for not ATL? Would you send her to DC for Aaliyah Edwards? I mean, granted,
Listen,
In
we
a
said
heartbeat.
that.
In a
Listen,
heartbeat.
that was
Nobody
my
should be
trade.
trading with the Liberty.
That
Come
was
on.
my trade package, man. That was my trade package. I said, never mind. I ain't gonna say the full thing because
so
people be
you
getting
would
real
send her
sensitive on it.
to the
Because I
Sparks for
mean,
Mercedes
she
Russell?
No, we're
you
not.
you said it
nah.
doesn't matter. They just gotta be
We
tall and
nah.
stand
No, no,
there.
no, no, no. We'll waver before we do that. That's
We
a
said
bad trade.
competent. We said
Come
competent.
on.
Yeah.
That's a bad trade. But nah,
Wait,
she
I
needs to
gave
be
her
on
a
a team. She needs to be on a team that's not contending. Marquise.
Man, look, honestly, I wish Chicago had a big that they could send us because she would
Yeah,
eat in
she would.
Chicago because Chicago's guard rotation is trash.
Hmm.
She can do like she can get down. She's really fast, can get downhill. But we have absolutely two. We have know how many guards we have. We have Sabrina. We have Tosh. We have Jalen. We have Beck Gardner. We have Marine. That's five guards. Where is she gonna fit in the rotation?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's two. We have half of our roster is guards, so it's just like, I think she's a really great player, but it's again like we could be using that spot for a big someone we actually need. So yeah, like we 100% need to do a trade. And then Jalen Sherrod is even getting minutes before her. So
Deserved though.
yeah, no, I'm not saying it as a bad thing. I'm saying
Absolutely.
it as like she it's no reason for her to be on the team right now.
I can't believe Jalen Sherrod
Everyone
went
gets
undrafted.
minutes. Everyone like Sandy literally plays 11 deep. Like we have 12 people, she plays 11, and then when we have our full roster, she plays 11 people, and then she just don't play the last person at all. So
Wow.
yeah,
All right. So,
Yeah,
oh, go ahead, Sean.
oh no, I was gonna say we only had 9 players the last game and Sandy played
yeah.
8.
I mean, listen,
After she got up there and said, "Nah, Shawnee," she was like, "Yeah, everyone's gonna play today."
listen. If y'all want to package Marine and Key and send them to Seattle for Ezzy, we can
Listen,
make a
no, 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 no.
shake.
We don't need that. Listen, this is what I said. This is what
No.
I
Ezzy's
said.
horrible.
We'll send you both of those players, MJ and Quee, to Seattle. Right?
No,
You
you're
give
not
us
getting Dom.
get us. No, no, no. I'm
No.
not saying Dom. Now y'all keep Dom, but I'm saying we'll send MJ and Quee to Seattle.
Mm.
You send us a first round pick. We'll flip that and get Aaliyah. Send that to the Mystics and get Aaliyah Edwards. Period. Like that was the trade
You
there.
you could have that second first round pick that Vegas gave
Yeah,
up.
that's what I said. Not the low one. Give me the high second. And then we'll flip that, send that to the Mystics, and they send us to Leah Edwards. There we go. That's like I feel like that's a fair trade.
For a second round pick?
No, we're talking about first. They have like multiple firsts,
A
Oh,
but they
okay.
first.
have like a low first, and they don't have middle first or something.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
okay.
Seattle has the first has LA's pick and Vegas's pick next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Give us the.
Oh well,
Yep.
well, one's probably gonna be a lottery,
Yep.
and then the other one would probably be right after the lottery.
Yep.
So
Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, so for Seattle, you obviously said they needed a shooter,
Badly.
and since we didn't necessarily say names, I just wrote down Mabry, Enrique, and Brittany Sykes,
Maybe ain't
which is
going nowhere.
Y'all want
Canceled.
Enrique,
That trade for
Shawnee?
Sykes is
No.
canceled.
Y'all want Enrique over there in Seattle?
No.
yeah, I was getting ready to say
No, Ghost does.
maybe got a new boo. I
Ghost
don't
does.
know.
I don't. I think we should sign any of the people who were cut from either the Valkyries, like what's her name, Torre. She can shoot. Um, or even Kiana Williams just got waived by the
By the
Mercury.
Mercury. Yeah, I was just thinking
Um,
that.
I was like, there are people out there who can shoot. Like, go get them. What the hell are y'all doing? But
Because they have it goes the waivers. Well, they have to wait till they clear waivers, and sometimes a lower team gets first dibs on those players. So like, that's how they get picked up. But signing Tiffany Mitchell was a choice. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't even think it's that. I think Jeff and Tyler are so stubborn. I don't think the Chicago is gonna make any moves
all right. Well, that's the next
because
team
they could
actually, the
have. They
Chicago
could have
Sky.
at this point.
nah,
Man,
Odyssey Sims
Chicago
is
probably the team
available.
that needs to make moves the most.
Odyssey's
Like they need to make the
well,
most
they just need
moves
a point
because
guard to
oh
be
my god.
honest. They
But
they
that's the
they really
problem.
they need a point. Odyssey Sims is available, but my thing with Odyssey,
I just don't know if she's
she
like
she's not
playing
really.
right now or she's just like handling her personal stuff.
Yeah, because she was out for personal reasons, and then she ended up being waived. But she got
Yeah.
waived because the Alderman came back, right?
No, the
Oh,
Sparks were gonna have to waive her this week if she was not back, regardless.
She was gone for personal
So
reasons.
yeah, she came back
okay.
for like 2 games, but there was a deadline for her to be back, or they were gonna have to waive her. So I just think she made the decision to be like, just waive me. I'm gonna go handle my shit.
She like they losing anyway.
Well,
But
Damn.
well, Odyssey, well, so I guess she's out. What other point guard is there?
um, there are a couple like overseas point guards, but like, are they gonna do that? I don't know. I know that Jeff lied and said, "Oh, we're looking to see who's cooking in Eurobasket." No, you're not. No, you're not. Um, I just don't think they're gonna get anybody. I think they're gonna try and make it work with what's going on.
Nah, they
There's not too many like elite guards that are
point
like
guards,
free.
yeah.
I mean, but you don't even need to be like,
Yeah, I don't think they need anyone elite.
yeah, just
They
somebody
need someone who
solid.
could just give you at least 10 points, pass
Just
the ball,
competent.
man. That's it.
Like,
Who could actually just
Just
I don't even
competent.
think I'd be mad at like
Like
Ariel Powers. Like, I wouldn't even be mad at that.
like
He's just
like
chilling.
like
if
I
y'all don't
said,
really
Jeff can
watch the
just
sky,
pause.
like y'all don't understand how bad that guard rotation is.
Well,
That shit is horrible. You got people playing out of position.
damn near
It's
everybody.
it's just bad.
Damn near everybody out of position. So I'm like, listen, Ariel Powers got waived by the Valkyries and she's just sitting there unsigned. Like, I wouldn't be mad at just call her
Ariel
up.
Powers is an interesting case to me because it's like, why wasn't she on a roster at opening day?
I have no idea. And I keep
Like,
wondering, and I really don't know.
I don't know why
So
she wasn't on somebody's roster.
what's the timetable with Mariah Jefferson? Because that's technically your point guard.
What do you
Ain't
mean?
she
She's
back?
back.
She's
She's
back.
back.
Oh,
She's been
oh, so
getting
she's been
minutes.
playing?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, what didn't how she's doing? How's she doing?
Um. Exactly. The fact that you didn't know she was back is how she's doing.
Man.
It's the same thing, same kind of play that she's been doing her entire pro career. Nothing
I
new.
mean, Tyler's trying to like see if she can be the first point guard off the bench if Rachel gets in foul trouble because we don't want HBL running the point. Um. So he's just like whatever one of them is gonna be better at the moment is where he goes. But I think he'd rather have Mojo do it. It's just only doing so much. Like when Rachel gets in foul trouble because she's trying to guard people, and I was like, babes, please stop. It's not great. It's not great. Because then she's off the floor, and then you have Ariel Atkins trying to run the point, and she's just not a point guard. Um, yeah. So do they need a
Atkins,
point guard? Yes. Are they gonna go get one?
I like Angel facilitating though. I'm not gonna hold
I do
you.
too. She plays really well with a combo guard, but they need to be an actual combo. You need to actually be able to
Like
be
it,
the one or the two.
I see what Tyler Marsh is doing, but make letting her run the point because it's kind of like what they bring. Like if Stewie and Sabrina's on the floor and Tasha's on the bench, Sabrina will run the point, obviously, right? But you'll see certain plays or halfway through that you'll see, like the Aces game when Tasha's out. Sabrina ran point majority of the game, but
Hmm.
then Sandy switched her to go off ball because they kept trying to blitz Sabrina. So um then we needed another body to bring up the thing, and then that's how Stewie ended up with like I think 5 assists because she could run the point as well. So it works like you said. If they had like a guard, like someone who can do both, like a combo. But there's really not that many great combo guards in the league. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, but I feel like there
Just
are. I feel
not.
like the talent is out there. You just have to
Would you make a
follow them.
trade for a high Daban?
Um,
She's not leaving.
Yeah, but
she's
would you?
definitely not leaving.
That after the performance today, she the one who carried the links today. She is not there, not giving her up.
I mean, I said that in off season when she was a free agent that she was a solid point guard, but um,
She didn't wanna leave the links though. They tried. That she didn't want to go nowhere.
yeah, I was like, she's not a contender. Why would she leave? Um, so yeah, in theory, cool, but in practice, eh, it's alright. It's alright.
And
All right. The third team I have written down is the Atlanta Dream. I feel like they have to make a
I
trade.
keep seeing people
Then
say Trey
a
BG.
trade for what?
Why?
They don't
Why do
need
they need a
anything.
trade?
Should
They
Tori
just
Walker
beat.
Kimbrough? I think she needs to go.
Well, they don't need to
I
trade.
mean,
Just wave her, bro.
they're
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
that.
just wave her.
They don't need anything. Like it's easy. It's actually easy to not play Shitori at all.
They're so
I
deep.
see multiple people keep saying Trey BG, but I'm like, why would you take away your front court? Like
Cause
we played them.
That's their advantage. Why would you?
Exactly. We played them on Sunday. I don't know what the fuck we gonna do because we literally have no center. We have none. So y'all just pray for us, and y'all just don't watch the
We
game.
got Niara.
Niara's injured.
We got Niara. That's it.
Niara's playing through injury, by the way.
Yeah, like
I know. Niara's always playing through injury, which is why
But
we need
that's why.
another
well,
center.
But she canceled. But that's why she didn't go to Eurobasket. Was because she's injured. But
Yeah,
the
she
the
put
only
health.
reason
She
she's
put health
even
in the statement.
playing is because JJ is not there. And I'm telling you, if JJ was there, Niara would be on the injury report. But she's just
well,
trying to thug it out. But she's
well.
battling.
Yeah,
She hurt that same knee that she had surgery on when she first got into the league.
Yeah.
So she's playing it through an
yeah.
injury,
Which is why we need
which
another
is
big.
why
Atlanta
I
we don't
Atlanta
have a
doesn't need
center.
anything. Atlanta, like they've got a rotation of front court players. They've got shooters. They've got multiple point guards. They've got multiple scoring, like elite scoring options. They've got defense. They don't need anything. So I don't think they need a trade.
Hmm.
Mm.
Nah, I think Atlanta is
Yeah,
pretty
Atlanta's
good.
good, but
Like
if you
I thought they were gonna be good coming into the season. So
If they're good, then what's stopping them from being like,
dominant,
taking that next step? Yeah, for
Consistency,
being that team people can finally take
too
serious.
many
inconsistent.
inconsistency. Like sometimes Alicia has stinkers, Ryan has a stinker,
rarely.
and then like
Ryan more than Alicia. I think it's just also their defense. Like
it's terrible.
they're the team that causes the least amount of turnovers for their opponent in the league, and like that's just not gonna be enough.
They just trade shots with people, honestly.
and I okay, I'll say it like this. I don't think they have an A plus tier player on their team. And I think that's why they have that ceiling that they're trying to punch through. I think Alicia Gray is the closest thing they have to it, and I don't think Alicia Gray is an A plus tier player just yet. So
Mm.
I think
If
that's the
Ryan
biggest issue.
were to ever start driving to the basket and shooting mid range shots, then yeah, it could be her. But like she settles her shot
Yeah,
selection is just horrible, honestly.
yeah, because her shoot half her shots should never be 3 pointers. I'm
More
sorry.
like three
She don't
quarters.
shoot well enough from three for them to be half her shot selection to be three
She's averaging
pointers.
10 attempts a game. That's the
Especially
most in the league, which is
es- whew,
It's like 3 quarters.
especially when she's good from mid range.
It's
Yeah, that's what I'm
crazy.
saying. Like she just doesn't. I don't think Ryan has actually gotten to her full potential. She just settles for threes, man. And I get it. You a shooter, like, but that's the one thing that used to piss me off about Sabrina in 2023. I'm like, girl, we gotta when the three not falling, baby, we gotta be able to go into the paint. We gotta be able to shoot a mid range shot. You know what I'm saying? So like, maybe Ryan got to work on that a little bit. But like I said, she could be that person. You know what I'm saying, for them. If she just her shot diet is just fucking terrible.
Yeah, the talent is there for sure. Just I still always say Alicia Gray is their best and smartest player, and I just think she is.
Yeah, Alicia still has more levels to get to as well. So like if she stays on this path, even not and I'm not talking about, just for this year, but I'm talking about for her the rest of her career, like she could be that for Atlanta too, whether it's in Atlanta or another team. But like I just think this is just the beginning. She has more levels to unlock.
Yeah, they don't have
I agree.
anybody who's in their prime yet.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
There it is.
Exactly. But like I said, if you were to get like a star guard, that's all they really, really need is like a superstar guard, or unless something happens where Ryan could just like become amazing for next season. Um, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna have these same issues, but like they're figuring it out. It's the best the team has looked in years. So
Yeah, it's either Ryan or Alicia. One of them needs to take the leap.
yeah, yeah, 100%. But Bree Jones is playing. You know what shocked me the most? Who didn't make All Star was Bree Jones.
Um,
I am literally shocked. I'm not gonna lie.
I was still between Brie and Azare, but I definitely thought she would, especially because she was an All Star last year, decided by the coaches. So I don't know. I'm like, was the vote just too? No, it's just PR, honestly, because there's no reason.
It gotta be. She's better this year.
Yeah, and she's so much better, and because she's not injured, like she's finally playing like fully healthy, and it shows on the court. So that's really unfortunate, and I just think ATL in general gets left out of the conversation a good bit.
Who, AT?
No, no, like no, Atlanta, just like in general. I think,
Oh, you said ATL. Okay, I
yeah,
thought you
I
said
just
AT.
think they're getting left out of the conversation a little
I
bit.
mean, I never leave Atlanta out because even with Tanisha Wright, they always made the playoffs. So I already knew they was gonna make the playoffs. Like, no,
Nah,
honestly, they
facts.
they'll be the 8th seed, the 7th seed. Like I even with that coach, so the talent is there. Even with that coach that they had, they were always in the playoffs. So I never like when I made my power rankings, people were like, "Why you got Atlanta in there?" Because they made that shit when Tanisha Wright wasn't there with almost the same roster. Like they're definitely making the playoffs this season.
Yeah, like
So
like even Nas Hillman, I think she needs to get some kind of nods. Not she doesn't. She's not gonna win, but she needs to get some kind of votes for most improved as well. Like
who? Well, speaking of most improved, who do you think is leading the race?
Angel,
Yeah, I think
Angel,
Angel is too. I don't know who else is really improved to me.
Camilla,
Not Zillman.
Nas
Can it be
Hillman.
Bird?
Nas Hillman for sure.
Yeah, I only watch the games when we play Atlanta. I mean, when
KV.
Kayla
when they play the
Thornton.
Liberty. Oh yeah,
Kayla Thornton.
KT, my girl.
I
Yes,
don't.
100%.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, or KT.
Kayla
Yeah,
Gosh,
Thornton.
it's
out.
because
Yeah,
I don't feel like Kayla
KT is.
Thornton is. I just feel like in the games where she started for the Liberty last year, I feel like she's just playing like that now. She's just
Well,
consistently a starter.
girl, nah. She fell off like after her 3 points stopped falling after like 4 or 5 games with the Liberty last year. But you gotta understand, she was just a role player on the Liberty. Like she came off the bench, give us that energy, and then she go back. She wasn't expected to score anything. Just play great defense, right? But now that she's off the Liberty and she's more into a starter role, you could see the improvement. But not only that, like
I mean, but
go
her
back
three's
to
still
when
not
she
falling.
first came to the Liberty, she didn't shoot threes at all. She didn't shoot them at all. So she only really started shooting threes since last season, and then from last season to now, like I see the improvement because I've been watching her since she came to the Liberty. So yeah, I think she could be up there for most improved.
And she's
Honestly,
only
she's the most one of the most important pieces for the Valkyries. I'm not gonna lie.
She is, but
She
she's only
is.
shooting 28% from three. Like she's not shooting it well. The three's still not falling, but she's shooting it a lot though.
Well, that's their whole game plan. They shoot a lot of threes. They don't do anything else but shoot threes.
Like she's sixth in the
So,
league at attempts, which feels crazy. But
but that's because that's Natalie's whole game plan. Literally, they don't do anything else. Their game plan is to just shoot a lot of threes. So yeah, I expect
they're
all of their
shooting
now they
rebounds.
yeah, and then they're the last in the league as far as like 3-point percentage because they take so many. They don't care if they fall or not. So yeah,
Yeah,
I expect that. But yeah, most improves as far as like I don't even know what she's averaging, but I think these are some of her career highs.
15 points,
Yeah. So,
15
yeah,
and 7.
yeah, this is like some of her career highs right now. So I think she's up for a conversation with it.
Hmm.
I don't know who else is playing pretty decent from last year to this year.
Let's see. You got now Silman is playing pretty good. We already mentioned KT, Angel for most improved player.
All right, look, hold on. And I hate to give this team any kind of recognition, but we just kind of talked about her. Natisha Heidemann is kind of
Well, she's more
she's kind
so
of
for
playing
six
pretty well.
player. We'll see, but
Oh
her
yeah,
Well,
between.
I would give her 6 women.
Lexi Hall's been playing better this season.
Okay.
Barely.
So again,
Yeah.
for six player, we'll have Kennedy, Burke, and Heidemann. I think they're like the only two that's really leading the race. Um,
I think that's Heidemann. I don't Kennedy Burke because I don't think she's leading for 6 women. I think she's a
I do.
solid 6 woman, but I don't think she's leading.
I think she's leading. But depending on how many more games she starts, she may be disqualified because I need Sandy to put her back on the bench so she can go back. I think she could play. I think she could only start like 17, 18 games maybe because now it's more.
Mm.
I mean, the
Before she's
voters don't know
disqualified.
that. The voters don't know that. Last year they voted Marina Mabry.
But I think she's just automatically disqualified. I don't think whoever wrote her is stupid. But
Yeah, that's crazy.
Kennedy Burke is leading. Well, she's like second in the league for 3-point percentage too.
She's
Now, if you want
second.
to talk
Diamond Miller
about
is
most
first.
improved, that she is also most improved because last season I don't even want to talk about it because my girl playing so well.
Oh, does anyone believe that Gabby should be in there for most improved?
For
No, she's just here. Like she's just in the
Fine.
states.
There are things that are better. I mean, shoot, she definitely was not shooting the three even a little bit last. Well, not until
What's her
like
3-point
playoffs.
percentage right now?
But this is like career highs and steals and blocks. It's like everything about her defense is
well, she's more for like
up.
defensive player. We could argue that or all defensive team.
Oh, she's definitely all
Oh, for
defense.
sure,
I don't.
for sure.
I don't think that's debatable, honestly, because she leads the entire league in steals. But in terms of most improved, I mean, damn, I actually looking at the numbers. e- Every single stat except for her field goal percentage, which is hasn't dropped that much, but literally every single stat is up. Points, assists, rebounds, steals, blocks, everything.
Well, damn.
Mm.
I don't think they're gonna give it to her though.
They're not.
Y'all think Plum can
Like
get
I
it?
said, well,
For what?
Plum is
Chill
Plum
out.
has
Improved.
improved. He is averaging a career high, I think, in points as well. But again, that just because she's on a team without Asia in them now. But like I said, we can't make these predictions because W media only goes off of what happens in the last week of play. Because they don't care about any of this stuff that's going on now. I don't think they watch the games. I don't think they watch the players to know. Um, so yeah, like it's just whatever happens in the last week, you'll know the awards based on that.
Okay. We're still kind of talking about the trades. So the fourth team is the Sparks. Y'all think they need to
Nah,
make
they're
a trade?
tanking.
No.
They already said they're
No.
rebuilding. They're not trying to get anyone better.
They can't tank. They
But
don't
what
own
are
the
What
they
pick.
tanking?
they
Yeah, they
don't
don't
have
own
a
the
They
pick.
don't. They
first.
don't
Yeah,
have
what
a
are they
pick,
tanking?
I
which
don't know
is
what's
crazy.
oh, they don't have a pick. Well, I
No,
just
they
don't
gave
think.
to
Yeah,
Seattle.
Seattle.
But
Nah, Seattle
Lynn
got it.
Roberts said that they're rebuilding, so they
They
don't
are
care.
rebuilding, but they gave
They
up
don't.
their pick.
So I think
They
they
need
just
to
kind of
trade
gave up on
Rakia.
the season. I'm not gonna hold you because she literally said that after we played them. After they played the Liberty, I listened to her post presser, and then she was just like, "Well, we're a rebuilding team, so
Yeah,
basically, like, we don't care."
the Sparks
They're
aren't
That's
gonna
what it
trying
trade
to
sounds
Rakia
like.
for
trade.
draft capital.
The Sparks are trying to see what pieces fit the rebuild they're looking for. They're just got like a season long audition to be like, here's who's staying, here's who we're looking to fill in free agency next year. That's it.
Trade
Yeah,
Rakia for draft capital.
they just wanna. I don't know, man. But like I said, a lot of teams don't care about picks. Like we gave up our first because we're just banking on free agency next year. Like we don't really care about picks, and we have mad stash players. Like I don't know if you guys watch overseas, but we have Raquel Carrera coming next year.
I can't wait for her to get here next year,
Yeah,
man.
she was supposed to come this year, but she coming next year. You're gonna get to know her next year. You're gonna see. And she's one of the ones. But she's a big post player, and she could score at all three levels. And yeah, so we don't really care about our picks, I guess, because we have so many people that stashed overseas that's gonna be coming over.
Yeah.
A lot of Euro players. So
I think the only trade the Sparks should make, I know a lot of Sparks fans hate when I say that, I don't care, is that they should trade Rakia to Seattle to get their pick back so they can actually rebuild because they're not using her correctly where she's at and they need
Yeah.
draft capital. They
I
don't have
said
it.
they asked for Rakia too. I'm like, why didn't the Sparks
Sure
just send
did.
her?
Because I want them to be stubborn about
I
it.
said they should have just sent Rakia. But listen, like that system that they're running only works for people that is comfortable at shooting the three. Like it works for Z. It works for Plum, Von Lu, Alleman, all of them. But like you gotta play to people's strengths. You know what
Like,
I'm saying? Like
like she's not
Rakia is
un
a mid range type of player.
well, she's not uncomfortable with the three, but she's a microwave player. Usually she starts shooting the three after she's worked inside out, but she's not even getting to do that this year. So she's
Yeah,
just
because
trying to like start from the three, and it's not.
they play five out. That's why a lot of the teams
Yeah.
play five out. Majority of the teams are switching to that, like Phoenix, like
Well,
um
Phoenix plays four out, but I feel you.
yeah,
But it
because
works
one
for them.
can't shoot. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Um, we play five out. I think Atlanta plays five out. Like
Yeah, they
the
do.
league is just going to like everyone shoot threes, and you need 3-point shooters. So that's why the Storm. That's how the Storm were able to beat us. One, because we don't have a fucking center. Stewie is not a center, and she hates playing the center position.
Mm.
She's just not it. She don't like it, and we
She
just
don't
don't have
like
a center.
physicality.
So you got all those post players with the Storm. Of course, they're just gonna keep scoring in the paint because we weren't worried about like when you play the Storm and you play Atlanta. Those are like posts. Those are like center games. You know what I'm saying? It really doesn't matter what your guards do. Like you have to literally match up with their centers. You know what I'm saying? Or their post players. So that's why I said like I don't know how Sunday gonna work, Sean. I don't know what we're gonna do on Sunday. We just gonna go out there and just have a great time.
Man,
Cause we don't have a center, dog.
look,
Like
if if Sandy start Kennedy Berg, then I know she not serious.
I mean, we don't know because Izzy is not. She should start Izzy, but we don't know if Izzy's gonna be.
But
You
is she
know
good?
who Izzy?
Izzy, yeah.
Yeah, she was on a bike and everything. She was in private, but
Okay,
that thing
good.
is just, and we're off until Sunday, so it's just like it's just rest for her. But
Good.
what happened was with the Atlanta game, and Sandy said it. Sandy said, "Well, I should have went bigger." So she should have started. I don't care. Everyone has their set starting lineup, right? But when you have people out, you got to be able to switch it, everything like that. I think she should start Izzy if Izzy's able to start on Sunday because it needs to be Izzy and Niara with well, we don't need Izzy then if Leo's back. That was the problem too, right? Was Leo back for the Atlanta game? No, right?
No, we were in Atlanta.
Okay,
No,
we wouldn't need to
Leo's
start
first
Izzy then.
game
We
was
don't need
at
to start
home.
Izzy then. We just need to start cause Tosh will be back, so KB will be back on the bench, and we just need to start Niara. But yeah, that was the problem. If you don't have like centers or whatever, Atlanta and the Storm, they're just gonna like feast in the paint because they don't. Well, Atlanta do have shooters. Alicia Gray could shoot. Ryan could shoot. But the Storm, they don't really have
Tahina.
3-point shooters. So it's just like
Oh yeah,
they
they do have
play
Pow
a.
Pow. Mm-hmm.
They play. Oh yeah, Pow Pow. Like, so the Storm, they play mostly in the paint. And
Yep.
of course, we lost that. We lost the battle on with the Storm because it wasn't the guards. It was the post play was just ass, dude. Like
Yo, Malonga packed us up, yo, in a quick like
I
She
12
expect
had
that
a double
though.
minutes.
double in damn near 5 minutes. It's like
I
what?
I expect that though because who
She
was
packed
down there?
us
It
up,
was
yo.
Stewie trying to play center. Stewie is not a center. We had no center, bro.
It, it was
I'm like
Stewie.
Sandy.
She packed up Stewie. She packed up.
Stu
She
was
packed.
terrible.
Izzy
Not
got
gonna
hurt.
lie.
Yeah, Stewie was
Izzy
ass
got
that
hurt
game.
when yeah, Leo and Izzy
But
fucking
they're not.
collided trying to deal with Malonga
11
down
and
But
there.
7 in
Izzy,
5 minutes is
Izzy,
I was like,
nasty.
yo, this
Izzy
is
is an
nasty.
actual forward. She's not a center. We need a full blown. I don't need a forward trying to play the five. We need a full blown center.
Because Izzy also
Like,
hates playing the 5. But
Yeah,
huh?
because Izzy also hates playing the 5. She
Yeah,
said that multiple times.
everyone hates playing the five. Like,
facts.
so Niara to me, um, Niara is a four. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's really
Oh,
not a center either. She could
interesting.
if you'll see it, Sandy put a lineup in there where Stewie's at the three and Niara's at the four and JJ's at the five. Like,
Yeah, I
or
see that.
you'll see a sub.
I was getting ready to say
You
Niara plays best when she's playing next to
yeah,
JJ.
when Niara's the four. So like to me, that's why Niara I think struggles at the five a lot because she's a better forward. She's so fast, she's so quick, she can get down her butt. You'll see like when Stewie wants a break, she'll sub in Niara and put Niara and JJ out there at the same time, and Niara's playing the four, and that's when you'll see her really cook is when she's playing the four. Why do
I
you
see that.
think? Why do you think in game five she was able to lock Fee up? She's actually playing her real position in me, which is the four position. So like I said, we need a freaking center, dude, or we're gonna keep losing these center games. You know what I'm saying? The games where you actually need a center. Now on Sunday, I don't want y'all to watch this game. I just want them to go out there and have fun because it's not gonna be cute, man. It's
Well,
not. We just don't have the personnel right now. Like we just
Karlan,
Look,
what's the
look.
next team?
All I'm all I'm looking for is Stewie to have a good game because if she had 3 bad games in a row, man, me and Stewie gonna fight.
child. Like I said, we're gonna go out there and
I
have
I,
fun.
I love my girl, but goddamn, man, 3 in a row. Like I love Stewie. I don't expect three bad
The
games in a
next
row
team
from
is
Stewie.
the
It's the Labubu, y'all. It is the Labubu. That's why. Like that shit is a
She
curse.
got dog. She had it
She's
clipped on her
like,
pants
what the
today. I said,
fuck?
"Sweet, take that off, man."
Like that is so embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie, she's grown.
Because
the next team is the Dallas Wings.
they
Child,
don't need
a
a trade,
tank.
man. Just keep
Yeah,
tanking, man.
They're rolling through that tank. They're
You
in the North.
you ask any Wings fan, and I mean Wings fans who've been watching for like a month, they think we need to trade the entire team, get rid of Himes Allen.
No, wait. Let me rewind because the shit I seen MHA do yesterday should be a federal offense and on 50 state. What? No, for real. Cause we need to talk about it. What do she be doing? And I'm not a wings expert, so I don't really know. But with the games I do watch, what happened? I'm like every single. She is not the point guard, bro. She's not. She's not the point guard. Like she has to
yeah.
learn to pass. And then it's like,
Listen, she said I had triple doubles in China. I'm about to show y'all.
man, when she took that last play and was trying to take on, and Paige is standing there at the three, man, that was just nasty. And then she got ripped by HVL of all people.
Yeah, there was a lot wrong with that game. I was doing the numbers, and it was what JJ Quinterly, Paige, and Zaza both combined for like 49 field goals for the team. I was like, I think Enrique is greatly missed right now. She's
I
greatly
forgot
missed.
Enrique on the team. I'm not gonna hold you. That's why I was like, and Dejanay.
Yeah, Paige, like I love Paige shooting, but there's a reason why, like, she shouldn't be as much of a volume shooter and you should let someone else do that so she can just stay efficient. Um, yeah, we need
So
Enrique
you think
back.
But she's
she
also
should be
not
more
running
the
the point
point?
right now. JJ's running the point.
Yeah,
So
she that's why she's the shooting guard right now. She's gonna have to shoot
Yeah,
the ball.
it's just injuries really. so we can
Yeah,
get some people back.
second year in a row.
But y'all good though. Y'all got a high pick for next year.
We got high pick next year, the year
Yeah,
after
after
that.
that.
We
Right,
should
so
be fine.
that's why y'all could just keep thinking. Like honestly, like if anybody's expecting the Wings to do anything this season, like we just got to start being for real, okay? Like we just have to start being honest with ourselves. And if they do end up with the number one pick again, they're not taking Lauren Betts. They have their center with Lee. She's gonna develop a little bit more. She's gonna get much better, but they need someone that can. They need another wing player.
No, no, I don't think so. I think you take Lauren Betts and you let Tiara go somewhere and you start Lauren Betts and you have Lee come
Oh, I
off the
forgot
bench.
Tiara on the team too, man.
Lauren Betts and Lee Rue.
Like that's a
That's
center
again
rotation.
another double big center that Dallas
I
has a bad history with. You
They
don't
might
need
be too
that.
slow. They might be too slow.
That and two,
Lauren's not slow.
I like Lee at the forward as well, but also again, it's like they already tested that theory with the two double bigs in Dallas. It just don't work, bro.
I, I feel like Louisa and Lee play fine.
No, not Lee. That's what I'm saying. You don't need bets when you have Lee there.
Yeah, we tried that with McCowan and
That's
Kalani
what I'm talking
Brown those
about.
years
With
Mm.
ago, but
That's what I'm talking about. They it just don't work in Dallas with the two double bigs like that. It don't work.
yeah,
But
Louisa don't play defense
but I
either.
think they're different
No,
players though. I mean, to be honest, Betts is better than like both.
you
So
think Betts is
it's
better than
done.
Lee?
Mm,
No, yeah,
right
but like Betts is
now,
better than McCowan,
But
I
and
Lee
don't
could shoot.
know.
Lee could
I
stretch
think
the floor though.
Lee's
She could
got more of
shoot.
a
so
bag
that's
than
why
Lauren does,
I
but
feel like Lee and Betts can work together in my opinion.
I think so too.
Yeah, that's what I said. Lee could go to the four.
I mean, Lee can be a
But what
four,
about
yeah. So like Betts the five.
Gazzosoka? I hope I said her name right.
Well, she can come with the bench.
She would be super solid off the bench too.
I don't know, man. If they take
Cause I
bets,
feel like McCowan, like she just doesn't like basketball. I don't think she cares. So
she
it's
do
like
because when she
can't
go
be
to Turkey, she be hooping. She cares about ball. She just don't care about the wings. I feel like.
Well,
well.
Well,
Well,
I'm not gonna hold you. I think a front court of Lee Rue and Lauren Betts, you might be able to do something. I don't know what it'll look like defensively,
Betts is just
but
gonna stand there
offensively,
in the
you might
paint
be able to
because
do
she
something.
cannot shoot at all. But Lee could play the four. Lee could stretch the floor. Like she could shoot the three. She could do. She has a shot. She could shoot the ball. So I think
yeah,
it'll work. She could play the four. But I'm gonna tell you what Betts is gonna do. She's gonna stand in that paint and not move, which
but
is
that's not anything like that's fine for Paige, honestly. And this is not shade to Jana. I love Jana, but like that's exactly what Jana did, and it works. It works just fine. So yeah, I think they
anyways. I
still
think
take
they
Lauren
need to take
Betts.
another. I think that because Enrique is gonna be gone, they're gonna need another shooter, man. I would say
They
bring.
they have so many guards though. I really think they take Lauren Betts.
No, I'm talking about get her like a small. Maybe like a two or a three. Get one of them.
I think they take that with a lower pick and
I
go for
think
Gianna Neepkins. But if they have a number one pick, take Lauren Betts.
all right. A little quick topic. Since we're talking about these draft picks and stuff like that, who does everyone think is going to be like the top picks for next year? Or I guess maybe like a top three pick because
Lauren
I know.
Betts, AZ Fudd, Tanaya Latson.
I think it just really depends on who
Really?
gets the first.
Hmm.
I don't know the order, but yeah, I can see that. I think
So
Flau'jae too.
let's say if Chicago Sky got the number
yeah,
one
I
pick
think
because Connecticut is really bad.
Then Minnesota would take it
well
and draft
it
Lauren
won't be
Betts.
Flau'jae.
No, no, but
Yeah,
they would still have
yeah. I
Connecticut's.
was gonna.
Hmm?
No, they have a first round, which is why they traded. They still got Connecticut's pick.
Right.
Okay, so you're saying if the Sky end
Yeah,
up
yeah,
with
and
Connecticut's
we'll
pick
go through it for like
and
the
that,
top lottery team. So if the Sky were the number one pick, who would they need?
AZ Fudd.
Easy. Yeah, they need a shooter.
yeah,
Like,
it'll
No,
be
but
easy.
you said
Uh,
that they needed a point guard. So Olivia Miles is like right there.
It's
Oh, I
AZ
forgot
Fudd.
about Olivia.
Yeah,
No,
no.
no,
It's
no,
AZ
maybe they'll
Fudd.
no,
get a point
nope.
guard in free agency.
Yep. And that's exactly
I
what
don't
they'll
think
do.
Liv
Yeah,
works with our
yeah. At
system. Is that crazy to say?
and
No, I
and
agree.
honestly, at this point, at this point, with like 90% of the league being free agents, go get a star guard and draft
Yep.
AG Bud. Like, don't overthink it. It's not that hard. Go get a star point guard and draft AZ
Yep.
Bud.
And
Right there.
if we
That's your
can't get
backcourt.
AZ, go after Latson. Get a
Yeah.
scoring
Yeah.
guard. You do not
And
need to
when
live in
Angel is
fucking
there, with Angel being there, they're gonna draw so much attention for guards in the free agency. So I think that's the way to go. Draft AZ, go get you a star guard
I need
who's
that
not on the
facility
verge of
done.
like like a younger
I
star
need them
guard.
to speed up that facility right now. Like I need that to be a guaranteed
When
thing
is it supposed to be
before we get
done?
into free agency.
before training camp next year. In theory, that's
Oh,
what they
ours is
said.
not gonna be done till 2027.
What
The,
you said? The
No,
facility?
yeah.
Yeah,
it
Wings
needs to
facility
be
will be
done
done next
early.
year.
that's
So
good for y'all.
that was
I mean,
discussed.
well, Damo, you know our facility. I mean, the one we're practicing in just got built like 5 years ago, so it's in WNBA standards. It's still state of the art. We're just getting one
Yeah,
way better,
they're getting
and
their
that's
own.
personally for
Yeah,
the
that's
Liberty.
only for the Liberty. But yeah, I know
Yeah,
they have a practice facility. The Liberty does, but they're getting the bigger one. And then two, they're building a coffee shop for the fans, like for the community. So I can't wait for that too.
Yeah. Carlin, next team.
It's Seattle. If Seattle's the number one pick, who do they get?
Somebody who can shoot.
AC5.
Az.
So AZ
yeah,
is really a
AZ.
number one pick to y'all?
Man, we're not about to have this conversation. Like you don't
It
see what that girl
depends
could do,
on it depends on team need, but those two
bro.
players
She's one to be one
need
to go down as one of the best shooters in the W.
yeah.
That's fine, but
Mhm.
I still don't think she's like an A1 caliber player.
I mean,
What?
I mean,
That's
look.
You're
Who would you
bugging.
pick
You didn't
over her
watch
in the
the
that's
draft?
game.
fascinating.
You didn't
No, I
watch the
watched the
Natty.
game.
Wait. Carlin, you can't make that take without saying who would you pick over her in the draft?
If you were Seattle,
If I'm Seattle, y'all, they need a point
Because
guard.
you're not taking the
They need a
center.
point guard.
Who are you picking over her? Who's better?
I mean, they need a point guard, so probably
Nika's
Olivia
coming
Oh,
back
Miles.
what do
next
you
Skylar.
year.
mean they need
Nika's
a
a
point?
point
They have
guard.
a point guard.
She's
Is
just,
Skylar Diggins
Yeah,
gone?
how many more years is
Honestly,
Skylar gonna play?
I,
bruh. Nika is right there,
And
bro.
uh,
now,
Is Skylar
Scott.
and
not
now
hooping?
Yeah, I was getting ready to say
she hasn't fallen off.
Skylar. Like Skylar's not falling off. Like I mean, maybe
Exactly.
I'm
She's not
only
Chelsea
saying this
Gray.
because I'm 32, but Skylar Diggins ain't
And
old.
that's
Like
fine that she's
she,
not falling off. But why not? If you have that number one pick, you get a point guard with such a potential like Miles, and just have
Because
her,
they have a
study under
point
her.
guard that
No.
they don't
No.
even play, bro. They have a point
Can I say
guard
something?
that they didn't even play.
Go ahead, Pran.
I hate when organizations try to build for the future too early when they have good vets on their team that are still performing at a high level.
Looking at you,
Stop
Warriors.
this two system, two plan timeline bullshit. Stop it. Stop it. Either you're competing or you're rebuilding. There's no in between. It's never worked. It's not gonna work. Stop it. I,
That's
I hate it.
Cook, Prin.
Skylar's still here.
hundred
Skylar's still
percent.
here. She got at least 2 to 3 more years left in her. Let her cook. You don't need another point guard.
That's why
Who
we don't
what
have no
age she
rookies
think?
on the Liberty. You know that, right? With the person we
Just
did
don't.
draft, the person we did draft was for the future, and she's overseas. She's 19 and she's overseas.
hey yo, Cole basically said that she'll be here in
Yeah,
2027.
yeah, that's literally what he said. He was like, "Well, she'll be here in the future in a few years." Because that's the way to do it. Like if you're gonna draft, you can do draft and stash too if you're building for the future. Like if you know you're not going to use them, or you know they don't have no room on a roster, that's when you use the draft and stash. Like I like that, you know, because I think Stewie and JJ they still have like a lot of years left to still play, and they're still playing at a high level. So
What Seattle needs more than anything is a guard who is a bucket, and they have three chances at it with Az, Tanaya, and Flage. You have three chances to get a guard who is a bucket. You need it, so that's what they do.
or we have somebody on our bench.
Well, no,
That's a hell no.
let's
She
But
is
let's
a
I
you.
mean,
bucket. She
You,
just
you
not
want to
can't be a
swap her
bucket
for
on this
Lexi Brown?
team.
I'll give you Lexi Brown. You can keep her because her contract's protected, but it's
No,
already
We are not
guaranteed.
no,
taking
no,
Lexi.
no.
You don't have
Sorry,
to take up
we're
any
good.
cap
We do not
space.
want
We
this
don't. We
Well,
podcast.
no.
We, we
If
we do
they are
not want
not
this
a center
podcast.
or
Keep
a
her.
power forward, we do not need it.
well,
all right. The Connecticut Sun have the number one pick. Who are they? Who are they getting?
Oh, they need
Did
anybody.
Anybody,
anybody?
anybody.
Anybody. It's free
Anybody.
game with them.
Well, hold on, because
Nah,
the rookies they have are very solid right now. So
That is true.
it depends on like where you want to go, what piece you want next.
They
I
need
mean,
a
They need a center
point
because
and a center.
they need
Yeah.
a
Tina is gonna
four.
be.
Yeah, I actually think
They could use bets.
yeah,
yeah,
like
They
I
could
kind of
use
think you take
bets.
Lauren Beth. Tina's
yeah.
36 and she getting her
Bets
ass beat out there.
next.
Tina said, "I don't know how much more
Bet.
games I got left." So
Yeah, I mean,
she dropped that
Yeah.
29-11 belt on the storm, and she was leaning over at the after the game. Everyone else
listen,
all cheering. I was like, "Auntie, man,
gave it everything she had.
she did, man. It was
Nah,
worth it."
honestly.
So yeah, they need a center for sure.
And yeah, you would be looking. You would put probably Morrow because I still think Morrow's gonna end up as a small four,
Yeah, she is.
kind of like in that fee type. If you can get her next to Betts, I think you got something there.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
facts. And then two, I think it's gonna be hard for Connecticut to build through free agency because their reputation.
Hmm.
So like they're the ones who are gonna have to really try to get some pieces in the draft.
Yep.
So
But
Wait,
also,
wait, hold on.
Connecticut can't have the
Question
number one pick
is,
because they gave us their pick. So
oh yeah, I was gonna say that,
who?
but is Mabry is this the last year in Mabry's deal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
unless
yeah.
they core her.
Oh, that nah. I would have traded her already. I'd get as much draft capital as
Yeah,
I
I
can.
said to send her to Seattle.
Somebody on the timeline said she sent back that trade request.
oh yeah,
She's
canceled.
having
The
so much
fact
fun.
she's not leaving Sanaya. Get
But
out of here.
honestly, I think she's perfect right there in Connecticut. The veteran leadership, it's a very young team, inexperienced team, especially with the pieces they have overseas, the coach is new. And I think Marina has just finally accepted like this is the role that she has, and I'm glad she's having fun.
Agreed. So yeah,
All
I'm
right.
glad she's
So
enjoying
if the
herself.
Wings get the number one pick, y'all already said AZ, right?
no,
Yeah,
Lauren.
I said easy.
I said
Really? I
Lauren.
think they need a center or four.
Well,
I think
Enrique's leaving, bruh.
I don't think
Nah,
Enrique's leaving. She
No,
loves
Enrique
Dallas.
is not leaving.
they're AZ.
They
You
need a
don't think
center.
Enrique's leaving?
They're
No,
taking AZ for
no, they're
look.
taking Lauren
The
Beth.
Wings are gonna take AZ for they're taking AZ for obvious reasons.
All right, and then the last team,
Like,
if they get it, I mean, they're technically still like lottery, but they're having a good season. If the Mystics get the number one pick,
I pray they don't.
I pray that they don't.
Bruh.
why
Also,
not?
I don't even.
That's the only thing they're missing. As great as that team is with their young core and how exciting it is, they still don't have like that franchise player.
They don't have a star, is what you're saying?
Yeah,
That
they
can
still
I
have
develop
that.
think they
though.
take easy.
No, I think
They
they.
need a point guard. I'm not gonna lie.
I think.
No, they're waiting
N-
on Amor.
What
Oh,
about
I forgot
Amor?
about
they have a.
Amor.
uh,
Amor's there.
I
hit,
think
I
they.
forgot.
I think they take
hear me out.
Flage.
I was getting ready to say that Floor J is probably gonna sell the most tickets, and she fits what they're doing. I think they take Floor J.
They could.
You kind of get in a semi big market.
But
Hmm.
They
would
need that three,
Floor
but
J
right?
would
They
she
need
be
a
the
DC.
three.
best player on the team? Like getting like a popular player is great, but I mean like can they get like the best player in the draft and who's going to be the best player going forward for
So
them?
who do they don't need no more
Jackie
post
Young went
players.
number one.
None.
Yeah, and Jackie's been a
And
number
she
two
wasn't the best player in that
Yeah,
draft.
playing.
like,
Listen,
Exactly.
if
That's my
Sabrina
but
point.
declare,
I don't
if
think the
Sabrina,
Aces regret
no,
it.
That's
they
my
don't.
point. I think fit wise, take Flage.
Hmm.
They need a three. They need a good
Yeah,
three.
Oh
I think
no.
that's what they're missing.
bad.
Sonya literally plays the three.
And I think Floor
And
J,
she plays great
yeah,
defense.
and I
Sonya's
think
a
Floor
three. I
J
thought
is
she
a
was a
day
She
one.
two.
plays the three. Sykes is the
That
two.
backcourt
Sharp
She
is the
defense.
she
one.
plays both.
Yeah, you can move Sonya anywhere,
She
to be
plays
honest.
Yeah,
both.
that's true.
That's why I mostly okay. I didn't know she was a. I didn't know that was her actual position, a three. I thought she was a freaking two this whole time.
No, she played the three in college too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because
How
you
tall
Oh
is
had
wow, I would have
Hmm.
Flage?
thought.
because you
Yeah,
had
because
Olivia
Oh
Olivia
well,
and
Olivia
Hannah.
yeah,
at the two,
that.
Sonya at the three.
Yeah, you know what?
But
You're right.
I
I'm
think
bugging.
Sonya can
I
play
don't know
both.
why I thought she was a
And
freaking two.
if you move Sonya to the two, you got a bigger team. You put more size
It's like a
around
Leo.
Georgia
And
Amore,
that
who isn't the
defense,
biggest. Yeah,
That's true.
that defense gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
That perimeter
if
defense.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying. Like because Amore is so small, you want to surround her with giants. So I think Flo J would be the
Yep.
smartest
Okay.
thing.
I forgot to include this team because since they own the Chicago Sky pick, if the
The
Minnesota
Lynx.
Lynx get the number one pick,
Olivia Miles.
You take Lauren Betts.
what?
No, you need
I'm
a.
gonna kill
Well,
I
myself
think
that's
they
so
need
hard
Olivia
because
Miles because
both
they need a point guard.
Lauren, okay, Lauren Betts and AZ fit. So I don't think they'd pick a point guard. They would not pick Olivia Miles. Cheryl, Cheryl would not be having that. I'm so sorry.
You know,
Um,
Cheryl don't like no fun, no fancy, nothing.
yeah,
She's really strict over
she
there.
let that show. Don't you
nasty.
get that that fucking high step in a she said pack that up. So I think if they like they don't need a guard. Like K Mac is still right there. So like picking AZ, I don't think makes sense.
Who?
Um, listen, K Mac is having a slump right now, but I don't think you pick up AZ for that purpose unless you're like ready to do something
Let's
very
go.
different. Um, yeah, I think they take Lauren Betts. That's the thing they need.
Yeah, they really don't have a center for real. They don't have a center and they don't have a point guard.
Like for a team that plays a lot of small ball. Like why pass up on 6'7"? You actually need it. It's why teams with dominant centers kill y'all. So
Honestly, I don't think Cheryl Reeve likes centers. I think she takes the
Bruh,
point
she
guard.
could have had. Let me
You know
not.
what?
Let me
I
not
think
go
so
down the
too.
path.
She could have had Angel, but
She could
honestly,
have
I
had
think
Angel, man, and that's what she needed. That's what she needed for real.
yep.
I don't think
Mhm.
she takes bets either. She
She
loves a
doesn't.
good big who can shoot.
I don't know. I think she does because
I don't think she likes shooters, man. She do not like anybody that can shoot the ball. She likes role players, people who she doesn't like stars. She's the only star on the team. She likes people who fills a role. That's the kind of ball Cheryl likes.
It's
right,
true,
but
and
I think
that's
they do take bets because especially gosh, Dorka, I'm so sorry for you if that's what goes down. But
They need to trade us Dorka. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm like Cheryl. You ain't gonna use Dorka. Trade her to the Liberty, bro.
yeah, I think
She don't like
I think
centers.
they pick up I think they pick up Lauren Betts.
Cheryl going they didn't even take Angel, bro. Who
I
with
think
somebody they actually need because they're not a good rebounding
I
team.
I think I think the
propaganda.
smartest thing would be to take
Yes.
Lauren Betts. I think the smartest thing would be to take Lauren Betts. I think the Cheryl Reeve thing would be to take Olivia Miles because
She
I
got
think she's
Keely
sick of Courtney
wasted.
Williams, and I don't think Courtney Williams is coming back to the team next year. I think she's sick of Courtney
I
Williams.
I don't think
And I don't think she likes
if
centers.
she's sick of Courtney, she's gonna hate Olivia. I'm so sorry.
I
It's not
agree.
happening. It's not happening.
Olivia be thinking that's the Globetrotters too, man.
Bro, you saw that video? I don't
Yeah,
know.
man.
Like
Olivia is funny though. But that's what I'm saying.
there's a
Cheryl
reason
don't.
Chelsea Gray is her player comp. Like I'm sorry, Cheryl
Yeah,
not doing that.
we know, we seen it.
Honestly, the
But yeah,
Aces should
Cheryl
pick her
don't like.
if they can.
Cheryl don't.
They're
We
not gonna
like.
pick.
Hopefully, well, we don't have a first round pick next year, but
Trade
like
for
I
it.
said, we don't need to though. We have a lot of people stashed who's gonna be coming over, like Raquel Carrera. Wait until you guys see her
That's our
next year.
first round pick right there.
You like wait until you guys see Raquel. She's young too. Like I'm saying, like Liberty have like a whole like starting five that's under the age of
And
25 stashed overseas.
and Raquel was playing with who? Wait, she was playing with our players
Raquel played
in
with Leo
EuroLeague.
on Valencia.
Yeah, yeah.
So like how y'all didn't know who Leonie
So
Fibic
yeah,
was,
y'all see the
that's how
vision.
it's gonna be the same effect when Raquel comes. She reminds me of like a younger Emma. The way like she could like
Hmm.
score. Like she's really, really good.
That's high praise.
Yeah, she's really, really good.
Nah, she's good.
All right.
Well,
Carlin, anybody
But
else?
um
Oh, I see the vision with Golden State as well because I'm telling y'all now they took baby Sabrina in the draft this year and y'all
Oh
gonna find
yeah,
out.
Golden State. What if the
Oh,
yeah,
what?
what if they get the
You
number one
stay?
pick?
they're not getting the
That
number
is
one
baby
pick.
Sabrina,
Theosite?
Um,
Is her name
What
right?
happened?
Josite, baby Sabrina.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, she's good too. Oh, she's gonna be. I'm telling you, Golden State. They're set for next year. They just need one more like good pick. But when she comes over next season, it's gonna be up. They're trying to. They still need a franchise player, and I know they're targeting Sad. Um, but she's not going nowhere, bro.
Listen, in
I'm.
my
Hey,
fantasy, if AZ does not end up on the sky, he ends up in the Bay because
Hey,
I just feel like that is her inheritance.
They
facts,
already said what their
facts,
plans are.
facts.
They already said what their plans are. They're gonna bring over their draft. I don't want to say her name because I always mess it up. But was it Justice? Justice that she's coming
Yeah,
over.
Justice,
Yes,
yo,
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Yosite.
she's coming over, but they still need a franchise player, and they kind of already said what their plans are.
I think they're going after Jack. They're gonna try to get Sabrina, but I think they're
Well,
gonna end up
Sabrina's
with
not
Wait,
Nickel
going
what's
Young.
their
nowhere. We know
pick?
this.
What's their pick right now? Like because they're doing so well in this first season.
But remember,
What is
they're
right
gonna be
here?
like eighth because of two new expansion teams get
Ooh,
them before they get the fifth and sixth spot. So I think they're gonna be like an eighth
yeah,
pick.
they're not getting AZ.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna
But
they're
Yeah,
they're
nah,
trying
that's
to
they
fair.
target.
could trade up. They got a lot of pieces. They could trade. They could
They
definitely
could.
try and trade up.
That's where Plum should have went.
That's what I thought she was gonna do, but surprised the
Plum
hell out
should
of
have
us.
Plum. They need a franchise. They are in desperate need of a franchise player.
I think, I think Golden State are gonna be major players in
Oh
free agency
yeah,
though.
that nice ass facility, the amazing home crowd. Like,
They've been
We
oh,
already
selling
know
out.
who they. Sean, we already know who they because they already kind of put it out there that they're gonna try to throw the bag at her, but she already said she's not leaving.
so
But
yeah,
listen, she will be cored, bro. Make a trade then.
fair enough.
You want to leave? Trade.
Yeah, I was like, I know free agency, like that huge free agency's coming up, but people are about to get cored for sure. Bear Brand is like, I'm not letting you walk for nothing.
I don't know if it'll.
You think the Liberty is about to let Sabrina walk for nothing? Please, somebody getting you cored.
Yeah, I don't know what
And
the rules are going to be because now it's two teams that are going to poach for everyone.
How are they gonna
she
decide
gonna be
who
cored
gets it
regardless.
first? How are they gonna decide who gets the fifth and
Yeah,
sixth
that's
pick?
yeah,
Coin
They gonna
toss.
paper rock
Coin
scissors.
toss.
yeah. They might as well.
Probably coin toss.
It'd be like whoever
But
whoever finalized their deal first gets the first.
Well, it don't look
but
like Portland got any. I think Toronto gonna get it first
I
because
got
Portland got going through some things right now.
Yeah,
Didn't
like
they fire
I.
the?
But hold on. If and I hope not. Knock on wood.
mm,
If there is a lockout, how does that like
There's not gonna be
change
a
things? Like
lockout.
I don't think there is because it's not beneficial to either side. But
Oh, it's beneficial for
like,
somebody for fee. You can see everyone literally just go to Unrivaled.
But you still have to wait until January for that. It's just not. I mean, and then they would have to like extend it, like, and it's 3x3 unless they move to 5-on-5. Like, I just don't. I think people would just go over season
Plus, it's
play.
not enough.
no,
Unravel
they
just
would
isn't
they
big
would just
enough
make
for
more
that many
teams. But
Yeah, they can
players.
easily make more teams.
yeah, they're gonna make more teams as it expands. But
I know, but
But I
with the
don't think it's
TV
gonna be a
deal,
lockout. I think both parties can become mature. But I know they kind of the W did disrespect them though, sending them that
ass
BS, like,
offer.
yeah, that was some bullshit.
yeah,
But
what was in it?
nothing that they asked for,
nothing like zero.
literally
Oh
nothing.
nah,
But
that's
they
wild.
said there's gonna be a big meeting in Indiana during All Star, and they're gonna talk
By
about
the way,
it.
who do y'all think should be the next commissioner? And don't say current players.
Me,
NECA.
Yeah, me.
I said don't say current players.
I ain't a current player. Shit, I'm just a current
Oh,
watcher.
Johnny said NECA.
First order of
well,
business, I would
Mm,
change the
I'm
WNBA
not saying
logo.
that. Yo, first that's
Okay.
it. Yo, first
She
order of business. The next
she's a
six
little
All
young.
see,
Stars is gonna be in Brooklyn.
I support
okay.
that.
She's a little young. She's a little young for the position, in my opinion. But I think Candace Parker should have it.
She don't want it.
Nah.
Yeah, I thought about it. I'm like, she doesn't want it. Um,
Mm.
I would give
She
You
it
wants
gotta be
to
Adidas.
super
shit.
unbiased,
Give it to
bro.
DT.
Give it to
Let's get
Lisa
it
Leslie, bro.
cracking. Give it
Wait,
to
DT, I
DT.
support that actually.
You know what? Yeah, yeah.
But
DT,
does she want
that'll
it?
be
Because
fun.
I want her.
I like DT as the thing. What about I don't know, man. Everyone keeps saying NECA should be the next, but she would have to retire to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she wants that job. She just said she wanted to. She wanted to win another ring before she went for it, but she stated she
How do
wants
you
that
run
job.
for it if Cat D ain't going nowhere? How do you run for it? Do they do terms or what? Do you just
No,
step down? Like what
the
happens?
NBA just picks somebody out of a hat. That's
Yep,
it.
pretty much.
So we need to find out the blackmail Kathy got on Adam Silver. We need to expose that bullshit, bring them to court, and
I
then
mean,
we
I
pick
mean,
someone else.
for as bad as Kathy is, Adam Silver might be worse, which is crazy.
He
Bro,
might,
they're in
Man,
cahoots. They're
he
in
might,
cahoots, bro.
they're
I'm
definitely
telling
together.
you. They
listen.
definitely like they share offices in Manhattan, bro. Come
They
on.
share a
We
brain
already know
cell.
that
Adam Silver be running a kind of riggery that is just like,
because how did the Mavs get first pick, man?
listen, because that's the
Insane.
deal. Any team that trades a superstar gets the first round pick. It's been happening for like
Mav
6, 7
said
years.
Mav said I'm trading my star. Give me another star. That is insane.
Listen, they said replacement
Disgusting.
white boy dropped off. He didn't play well today, but
Nah, he didn't. But that was a pretty good start for a rookie.
easy. I don't.
We can't give rookies grace for their
Hey,
first game. This is first pro game.
They
hey,
get grace.
Listen, my
Wemby,
rookies on the
Wemby's
Magic had
first
better
summer league,
games, so
Let me stop
Wemby's
acting
first
like I
summer league
care
game,
about the
he went two or
NBA. 'Cause I
13.
don't.
So
sorry, Sean. Say that one more time.
I said Wemby's first summer league game, he went 2 or 13,
Ryan.
and it absolutely did nothing
They was
in
calling him.
in his first season. He should have won Defensive Player of the Year
Oh
his
no,
first
They
season.
I
was calling him
know.
a bust. They was calling him a flop after that first summer league game. I want
Who
them
did
to
they
see
give it
that.
to again? Rudy?
Mobley, right?
Go yeah, Rudy.
Rudy.
Bruh.
They gave it to Rudy.
Bruh.
Listen, I know Coop is gonna hoop. It's all gonna be good. It's gonna be great. A healthy Mavs team is so dangerous. Whatever though. That's those are October problems. Um, to the W. I I know we were talking about like if people had number one pick, but I just feel like Seattle having multiple first round picks that are gonna be like higher picks in this next, like they're gonna get pieces they need. Because especially the people who just competed in America, like there are gonna be some seniors who are gonna be great pieces.
I agree. And yeah, because right now, if the playoffs started today, the Aces are out, right?
No.
Thank God.
No, I don't think
Technically,
so.
no. Technically, they're tied with the Fever.
Wait, actually, no. Yes, they are. Didn't Mystics take the last spot?
No, they're
They're
out.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mystics have the last
Yes,
spot.
the Mystics have 10
Yeah,
wins.
the
Shit.
Mystics are 500 and the Aces are under 500 by 2 games.
Yeah. Oh, 2 games. All right. No.
Ooh, I can't wait. We're coming for you.
Who?
So
The Sky?
yeah,
Carlin,
Yeah,
Becky
yeah.
let's
Becky
get that
looks
eighth spot.
defeated though. I
Carlin,
ain't
what
gonna lie.
happens? How will you feel if the
You're
Aces don't make the
nasty.
playoffs?
Nothing, because they traded. They
Yeah.
don't have a
Nothing really.
pick. They don't got a pick.
Becky looks defeated, bro. She looks unhappy, like she hates that team.
She
She hates
does.
all of them but Asia.
She does.
Kristen Bell and Kia Stokes protected contract hoops.
It's nasty. They don't even have a GM. That's part of the problem. Becky, you made that team.
yeah,
You
like
picked that team.
I'm I, I'm I'm looking at it now, and Indiana has the eighth spot at 9 and 10. Vegas is ninth at 9 and 11, and then Chicago is 10th at 6 and 13.
Oh, it's
So
We
tight
will.
down
We will
there.
Sure
literally be
is.
in. We will
We're
literally be in the
coming.
playoffs by. Was it tomorrow?
Who?
The Aces, because the Fever have to play the Atlanta,
But y'all would still be tied though. It's not for certain.
and we'll
And
beat
they
the
and y'all
tiebreaker.
beat each other, so it's just like that's the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Y'all beat each other.
Yeah.
And
We'll
they
beat
What's
the
the
they took
schedule?
yeah,
y'all by way more.
and
tiebreaker.
look, man, look. I know we be laughing at the Fever, but the Fever do have wins against the Liberty. Didn't they beat the Lynx
Yes,
as well?
but that one didn't count.
Fee
Technically, it
wasn't
didn't
there.
count.
Oh yeah, it didn't count. Caitlin wasn't there either.
Caitlyn Fee
No,
did play, bro.
That's
Caitlin
what I'm
was
saying.
Fee,
there.
yeah. Caitlin didn't
Fee
play. Fee
played,
did
but it was just
play.
Commissioner's Cup. That's why it didn't count.
Listen,
Yeah, it didn't count.
the
But I'm saying
Aces,
like
the
they can
Aces
beat
within this
Atlanta.
month, right? They're gonna play the Valkyries next,
They beat Atlanta already, and Atlanta beat them. Like everyone is just
and then
like,
they're gonna
but like
play
one thing I
Atlanta.
agree with. the one thing I agree with what Becky said is just like everything is just balanced. You can get beat by any team. No team is ass because it amazes me how the Sparks continue to beat the Fever. I just don't get it. But
um,
and the Valkyries continue to beat the Fever. But then the Valkyries could go and lose to like the Liberty Atlanta, but they could go and beat, you know what I'm saying? Anybody on if any given day can get beat in the league. So I just don't I
matchups.
just yeah, it's just honestly it's a professional league, man. Like everyone's a pro for a reason. Some are questionable, granted, but you get what I'm saying. Like I don't think the league has the W has ever been like that where it's just so equally balanced and you could get beat on every single night if you're not on your good foot, man. Like
And what's the update with Asia? Like, did they give her a timetable? Is
Yeah,
she
they
day
said
to
it's
they
day
only a
sprained.
or?
sprained wrist and
It's a
she'll
Yeah,
be
sprained
back.
wrist.
yeah.
So I'm guessing up
Oh
until
yeah,
yeah,
she'll be
she'll be
back.
back after, a few
Their
days,
next game is
whatever.
the Valkyries, and they
Yeah.
lost to the Valkyries.
Yeah,
Who,
I
Aces?
don't think she should play in that Valkyries game just because they're such a physical team. Like, I wouldn't. I don't know.
I
I
don't think
wouldn't
she's
do
playing in
it.
that.
I know she participated in a shoot around before the game before she was like, "No, I'm not gonna play." Um,
She's left-handed though, and I think her right hand is hurting. So I think that's
yes,
why. But yeah, I don't. But you're right though. Valkyries, they really push up on you, man. They are physical,
yeah. I just,
super physical.
especially down in the paint, I was like, I just don't think that's a
Yeah.
good idea.
KT is super physical too, and Mo Billings locked Asia up the last time, so we don't,
KT, Mo, and Temmie gonna be on her head. It's not a good idea.
nah, cause KT, KT be coming out of nowhere with the. I'm like, where the fuck did she fly in from? KT is super. I'm so happy for KT though that she's an all star. I didn't think they were gonna give it to her, but she earned that for real. She did.
Oh, I
I know I
contributed.
was
I
voting
was
for her
voting
every day,
KT every
bro.
day.
Well,
Well, she's reunited with Sab.
And Sandy.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Wait, how do y'all feel
Yo,
about the trading coaches? That's wild.
I'm cool with it. I
Smart.
guess because I
Keep
can't stand I
Cheryl
can't stand Karen Reeve. I can't stand her.
keep Cheryl Reeve away from
Sabrina.
Sabrina Ionescu at all
bruh.
costs.
What Sab said? Sab was like, she was like, it's good to have a coach at All Star that actually loves me. She's talking about Sandy.
Oh shit.
Because, last year Cheryl was the coach for USA.
Sam, you're gonna be
We
on the
all
Olympic
no,
team.
because
Who
And she
cares?
barely
Don't
got
say that.
minutes.
she barely played
She
her, bro.
barely got
Like,
minutes.
yeah. That's why Sab was happiest. Sab, she was like, "Oh, Sandy, you." She
When
happy as
when
hell.
when the guards were struggling to shoot, she barely got minutes when the guards
Yeah,
couldn't shoot.
Cheryl don't fuck with her, so I'm cool with that. Like, we was like, yeah, we got to keep Cheryl away from Sabrina, bro. Like, that was just she almost lost us the gold medal, bro.
Well, I need this to be part one of Angel's Olympic tryout. So let's get it.
She
Let's
not the coach
go.
no more.
Nah,
She will not be the
facts.
coach.
That's true.
I
She's
hope
Sue
already
not.
Bird is
gone.
in charge over there now.
Like fully has that like officially swapped over?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Sue Bird. They changed the way that people are chosen and everything. I don't think
Yeah.
Cheryl's gonna be the coach
Now
anymore.
it's no longer committee. It's just Sue Bird's decision.
Yep,
Wow.
Sue Bird gets to
Which
pick.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie,
Okay, okay.
scares me because I don't. I
Straight you, Conti.
Can I
Oh, Sarah Strong, you're an
yeah,
Yeah.
Olympian.
can I ask, can anyone on here make a 12 spots who would make the 12 spot for that 2028 Olympics?
yeah. You're gonna
Yeah.
need now. People need to be realistic, okay? Not a lot of rookies are gonna make the team. They always bring people who are experienced,
Juju will
okay?
be in the league by then.
Juju, yeah, Juju. I'm not saying like Juju will be there. I think Sarah will be there. I think
you think both?
Angel.
You
Flage
think
would be
I
both
think
there.
Sarah and Juju?
No, Fauche's not gonna be there.
No, I'm
I
saying
don't
she'll
know
be in the
because
league. She'll
you
be in the
still
league.
gotta save
Yeah, but
room for the vets. Like, so let's start with the vets. I know Caitlyn would
Asia,
be there.
Asia
I know
Stewie.
Asia would
Caitlin,
be
yeah,
there.
Caitlin cannot miss another one.
Stewie would be there.
Hmm.
Sabrina would be there. So now that's four. That's only four people though, right?
Yeah, that's four.
All right. So I don't
do
think
you say
AT will
fee?
be there. Yeah. Oh, Fee. That's
Oh,
five.
fee
So those
five.
five people, I think, are guaranteed, right?
Hmm.
I think those five people are guaranteed. Now we got to figure out the other seven. We could go. Juju. We can go Sarah. We can go Paige. We can
Okay,
go.
wait, slow down.
Those
Wait,
are all
Paige.
really
wait,
young
you
players.
rolling real fast. AB
Okay,
is
we have
probably making
8.
that team.
Hey,
AB, yeah, we need a center. We need a
hey,
center.
Um,
look, I said it the last
Yeah,
time.
I wasn't done though. That's
Wait,
only
wait,
The
wait.
four
Hold
people. I
up.
said we
princess.
still got
Oh
seven to
yeah,
Wait,
go.
AB,
the
is
the
AB American?
princess.
She's very
she
no, but
can
she did.
she can play for the
She's
U.S.
in the circuit for
Okay.
U.S.
Oh,
But I wasn't done yet though. I said seven people. I only list
But
four.
no, we have 9.
But I feel like we were swinging
No,
towards
I
like
said
young
five. I
players. I
said
feel
the
like we
five
gotta
guaranteed, and I was naming the other seven.
because I
Okay,
think it's
but
very possible probable that Alicia Gray takes either Jackie or Kaw's spot. It's very
I wasn't even
possible.
putting Jackie in the conversation. I really wasn't.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like I think it's very possible Leash takes a spot.
okay.
It's very possible Ryan takes a spot.
Ryan.
Depends on how well they
Mm.
do in the next couple of years. Um, hmm, I don't know. Like there are definitely a lot of options.
We're
I
3
know
years
people
out.
were
I
talking
I I just
Hambrink,
know
but
I just know that Miss Team Nike and the Princess of LA, they are not leaving her off of the LA
that's
Juju.
Olympic team.
facts.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way Juju doesn't make that team,
I
but
said
she won't be a
Juju.
rookie, so it's fine.
No, none of them will be rookies. They'll
I,
be like
I
sophomores.
think Sarah will be the
Sarah will
rookie.
be a rookie.
Oh, Sarah will be a rookie. Yeah. Well, she's gonna be the one rookie that makes it.
Yep.
So
Deserved. She can do it right now.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
so.
but I
Yep.
think Juju, Sarah,
No lie.
Paige, Caitlyn. Well, I put Caitlyn with the other people because they'll be like vets by then. Well, not really vets, but they'll be developed in the league
4
already.
years. 4 years in the league.
Yeah, they'll be like 4 years. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I think Stewie and Asia. I think Stewie, Asia, like Caitlyn, Fee, Sabrina. Those are all people that I feel like are locks. And then you'll have the newer people who hasn't played. It sucks that it's well. I'm not gonna say it sucks that it's in LA, but a lot of them want the experience of going overseas.
Well, be good enough to make it next
So
time. Wait,
Well,
Oh, we
Sabrina
haven't mentioned year 4 Angel. She's gonna be on that team.
Angel is going to be on that team.
I said Angel. Yeah,
I think so too.
I think Angel's gonna be on
I
there.
think honestly the guard and the wing spots are
I want
up
Kara
for
Lawson to
grabs.
be the coach. I'm not gonna hold you.
Or the Duke.
Yeah, I think the guard and wing spots are up for grabs. So I like the Alicia Gray talk though.
Period.
I think she
What
has to
about
be an
Plum?
Olympian. Like
Plum is out. Let me tell you something. Plum, Jackie,
uh
Jewel,
No more
Chelsea.
Aces
None of them are making
propaganda.
it, bro.
That
None
was
of those people
propaganda
are
how they
making
made
it.
that team.
At the
Aces.
None,
moment,
and they were the worst. Like Cheryl, I would never forget that day in the gold medal game when the whole Twitter was just like, "Yo, take these people out and put Sabrina in the game." As
like
soon as Sabrina
listen.
got in,
here,
what she do? Started running pick and rolls with Fee.
At the moment,
Cheryl
Instantly.
robbed us,
at the
here,
bruh.
moment,
She
all
robbed
six
us.
guard spots
here's my
are
thing.
full. So I think there's only one wing spot, and I think it probably goes to Ryan unless somebody comes out as a better wing.
Unless Ryan could do more than shoot
Well,
threes, bro, I don't want to see that.
He
I
plays.
ain't
What
gonna
he
hold
plays?
you.
He's a
here's
very solid
also my
defender.
thing, yo. Like France, France is you have to match that lane. Like I know we all don't pay attention to EuroLeague and Eurobasket, but France got some. Excuse my language. They got some freaking natures over there, man. The wingspans and shit that they coming up with over there, we got to match that.
France is a big
So
team.
That
I
19
Germany
know
year
is
you
a
old
love
big
Kelsey
McGrath on
team.
Plum.
the team,
Belgium
right?
is a big team. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like I know you love Kelsey Plum, but nah, bro.
she's a smaller guard. That Jewel, listen, I'm so glad that we finally moving in the right direction. Jewel, Lloyd, Enrique, like them being left off also, like we are finally moving in the right direction, bro.
all right, y'all. I'm gonna put Lauren Best at that last spot. Question mark.
No.
No, I forgot about her. I'm
No.
not gonna hold you.
Listen,
That's another.
who do we have for
Nope,
seven
nope.
foot four?
Okay,
Who
Look,
do
fine.
we
look,
have
look.
for 7 foot
I
four?
got propaganda.
Fine.
I got propaganda. I got propaganda.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Stewie and Sabrina are gonna get JJ and be like, look, we know you love the Bahamas, but just come be our Joel Embiid real quick.
She she
Like,
she
come
not
on,
switching, bro.
you
She
got it.
plays
Come on.
for, I
I don't,
forgot what team
I
she
don't think
plays
it's
for.
going down.
She already plays for a national team. I forgot which.
JJ plays
Bahamas,
for
the
Bahamas.
No, she
Bahamas,
No, it's
don't.
not
She
the
plays
no,
Bahamas.
for
and
JJ does not play
she
for the Bahamas.
she
She plays for Bosnia.
Bosnia.
Yeah.
She
No.
plays for
oh God,
Bosnia.
no,
Yeah.
JJ, come
Yeah,
on,
she
you're
plays
not winning the
Eurobasket.
gold over there, JJ. Come on, come to the dark side,
Listen,
baby. Come
when
on.
China brings out Zhang Ziyu at 7'4", what we got? What we
She's
got for her?
slow. She's slow.
Man,
You don't
please,
gotta
Yeah,
bring
Sabrina
her
better
she
cross
on that.
her
Look,
up,
we
bro.
running her off the floor.
Sabrina,
We running her
Sabrina,
off the floor now.
Sabrina, Juju.
Malonga,
We, man,
Malonga at
please.
20 some years old is
Oh,
different.
that's scary.
well,
That's scary.
and that's why I'm saying Lauren Bet. I just like there's no one from the U.S. who's gonna match her height wise,
Australia
except
is
for
going to
Lauren
be
Betts.
a lot better too.
So
They're gonna
Yes, they are.
That's Sandy's squad, man. They already re-signed her for the Olympics for LA.
Yeah, you should.
That's Sandy's
Word.
team,
They
man.
won they won
bronze.
They
Yeah,
won
did
bronze.
they
bronze.
win
Yeah,
Yeah.
bronze
I
or
didn't
was
even
that
think that they
Belgium?
were
No,
gonna medal.
Okay.
I didn't even
Australia
think they
had
were gonna
bronze.
medal. The
Yeah.
reason why that they won bronze is because they had to face us in that they had to face us in like the silver match, I think, or like the one that was gonna
Yeah,
qualify
and
to
the
see who goes.
hmm
So and Sandy got up there. She was like, "Yeah." Sandy knew her ass wasn't winning. She was like, "Listen, we'll just."
Hey man, I'm telling
She
y'all,
got up there.
man,
She was like, "Yeah, man.
France
When
is
you play
coming.
US, you just got to be good, man." Sandy just she I don't think she even care, man.
I mean, like, cause the
But yeah,
Australian
man, France
team,
is coming. We gotta match
yeah, the
that.
Australian team is half W players, like between Alana. Well, Lauren Jackson's not going to play next time, but Alana,
Whitcomb.
Christy Wallace, is Sammy gonna play next time? Like in
Melbourne,
3 years from now, when
Melbourne.
she's
Boy, they brought Lauren Jackson back. I don't play
35.
it past her.
well,
Well, 4 years from now. But I think Jay Melbourne is the future at guard
what
for
do you
that
mean?
You
What
team.
got
do you mean
Jade.
4
Yeah, it's
You
years from
her
got
now?
and
3 years from now.
Amor.
She's three. It's in
yeah
2028.
Jade. You got Jade. You got Amor. You got
You right.
Sandy said too. Sandy said like the benefit of coaching in the W, she get to see all her national team players, and that's how she picks like
Beck Allen probably
you
gonna
know
play because she won't
who
be
is going to
injured.
be.
Beck Allen, Alana Smith, Ezzy McAgore.
Yeah,
Yeah, I forgot about Ezzy, dude. I forgot Ezzy's
Australia.
Australian, but yeah, I honestly I'll always forget about Ezzy being Australian. Like when she showed up with Sandy, I'm like, man, what? And during the game, I'm like, oh my god, I forgot Ezzy's Australian.
Yeah, Sammy Whitcomb
I'll
might
always
still make
forget
it
it.
Yeah,
too.
She might.
hey, we we
They are
we
getting
gotta pay attention to Germany
Yeah.
as
Yep.
well.
Yeah, Jeremy. Listen,
Starbally
but
Squared,
listen,
Leo. Also, they have a lot of good
them
players on their team.
a lot of GMs are going to EuroLeague is only benefiting their national teams because they're getting the experience and learning how to play against the US.
Yep.
So they're like Germany is gonna be like good too. They got like 4 stars on Germany, like 4 players that's in the W, and they're all good.
Belgium. Yeah,
So
Belgium too.
man, we got a FIBA beef with Belgium, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Isn't Thibault the coach of Germany now? I mean Belgium,
who?
Oh,
the one
the Connecticut
the
guy.
Mystics do.
Oh,
No,
you
the
said the
Mystics do.
Mystics. Oh,
Yeah, I think they swapped. They kind of swapped places a little bit. Like
oh, the assistant coach.
nah, not the assistant coach. He's Eric's father, I think.
Oh, Mike Tebow.
Yeah, maybe he is. I think he's like the coach of Belgium now.
Oh, I didn't know that. No.
Yeah, you might want to fact check me on that, but I think the Connecticut coach. I don't think he's coaching Belgium anymore.
Yep, he is the head coach of the Belgian women's national basketball team since
Yeah,
2025, and they just won
yeah,
the gold medal. So,
yeah. They swap. Yep, they swap. I knew it,
Interesting.
and they just won Eurobasket too. So yeah, now he's T-Ball's father. He's the head coach.
damn, that man is 74.
He know how to win though.
Should
I'll
be
tell you that
retired,
much.
but good for him. All right.
So yep. But like I said, like a lot of these players are getting the experience, but especially the French team is going to be so
Oh
crazy.
yeah, friend.
That France team is going to be crazy in LA. We're going to have to come with some heat, man, because all of their players,
Nah,
and we just
facts.
drafted someone else from like the Liberty drafted another a French player who's
Kane, Kane.
huh? Aja Khan.
Isn't her last name Kane?
Aja Khan, I
Khan,
think.
Kane, something like that.
Aja Khan,
Yeah, with
yeah.
like that 7'1.5"
Yeah.
wingspan or something she
Y'all
got,
That's
think
man.
insane.
And she's
She's
19.
y'all
19.
think
Wow.
Japan or China might be like a little bit better?
Who?
Um.
Japan or China? Because
Yeah,
I know now
they're gonna be better, but
Lee Yuru and Han Shu are definitely going to be in the front court.
Yeah, but if Lee continues on this great path of development that she's on, yeah, like they're gonna be. But the thing is like Lee China. I don't know who their guards are. They need better guards. It's not really their post players that's
Their
terrible. It's
guard, one of them was she used to play. She was like an all rookie team 2 years ago. What's her name? She played for the Mystics, shooting all those threes.
oh Lee dang it, what's her
Lee
name?
Mang.
Lee Mang. Yeah, Lee Mang. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
She's one
yeah.
of them.
Lee.
Yeah.
Yo, I miss Lee, man. She's cool people. She's funny. Yeah, I wonder why she's not in the league anymore. What
Yeah. And
happened?
as for Japan, it was someone who we had in training camp. Mai Yamamoto.
yeah, can't forget Yamamoto.
The Japanese team, they just sit and shoot threes, man, and they just be so happy, win, lose, draw. They just be smiling. That's a cool team. Yeah, Yamamoto's man, cool. But yeah, like this France team is gonna be insane. Um come LA 2028. And I think Germany is going to be on a great path too. Germany just needs a better guard to me. Peterson is low key, like not good, but
Oh, you mean she's not good? I like Alexis Peterson.
man, she's off and on. I'm not gonna say she's not good, but she's mm, sometimes she just make questionable decisions, man.
Sure, I'll give you that.
But if they get like, they just need like one guard, bruh. They just need one good guard, and it's like it's up for them. But yeah, all these teams, man, they're gonna be so. I think the gap is closing from like,
Hey,
Team
gorgeous
USA
Elise.
versus everyone else. Cheryl, that was on Cheryl. That gold medal match was on Cheryl. That was nobody but Cheryl's fault.
Well,
Them lineups was insane, bruh. Insane. Nasty work.
shout out to Gabby's toe on the line.
Literally, because I
I
couldn't
think
I couldn't
we
sit through
still
an
would have beat them in
overtime.
overtime. Yeah.
I think
I
so,
mean,
but like,
we were gonna
why
win
risk
regardless,
it?
but we didn't have to make it so hard. Like the way that all you had to do was change the guard rotation as soon as